From a wet San Angelo Stadium, San Angelo Central High School Bobcat Football 2022 is on the air, live and streaming for West Texas and the world on Concho Sports Network. We're joining you just a few minutes late. I'm Darren Prater along with Arlen Ponder. Tonight's broadcast is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Tonight, it's the 0-1 Bobcats senior night, the home opener, as they take on the Rams of Montwood High School in El Paso, Texas. We've already had the kickoff, the Rams in their green and white, Bobcats in their icy white pants, and the home orange uniforms with the white numerals. They're on defense first, and the Rams will see what they can do when they get the ball first, moving left to right. Arlen Ponder, welcome aboard, my friend.
Hey, how's it going? Oh.
Galvan looks to pass. He's going to avoid the pressure and a short pass out in the flat, and that could be a Texas Bank first down. We'll lace you up and bring you up to speed on both teams coming up shortly. The Montwood Rams, we beat them last year despite weather delays in El Paso, and they are here in our house for a tip ball and an interception. That's how you start on defense.
But it's going to be negated because we were offside.
Well, Arlen, why did you have to spoil it?
Sorry.
Well, nonetheless. Intercepted by Austin Johnson, but it doesn't count. This is 6A football as Coach Kevin Crane's Bobcats in the home opener here on senior night, unfortunately coming in 0-1, looking for their first win, as well as the Montwood Rams. They are also 0-1. They lost to Midland High last week, and the Bobcats made a heck of a comeback, but lost by 7 against Killeen Shoemaker in Killeen last week. So both teams looking for their first win. Coach Kevin Crane's squad lost in the first round of the playoffs last year. They were 4-7, 2-4 in district, looking to improve over that and bring back what we're used to, multiple playoff wins. It starts tonight against Montwood.
And they sacked the quarterback.
There is a sack for the Bobcats. How about that? Darius Floyd, now, he was running back last year. They moved him to defense, and he just got a sack. How about it, Darius Floyd? It's third down. The quarterback for the Montwood Rams is Isaac Galvan. He is a senior, wearing number 13. Like I say, they run a wide-open offense. Galvan gonna throw, and he puts it in the hands of a receiver. That's a Texas Bank first down. There was tight coverage on the play.
Aspen Cordova with the coverage there and the takedown. This quick offense is one of the ones, we didn't get the keys to the game in, but this is one of the things that I thought was going to give us some problems.
Like I said, we'll lace you up on all of this coming up throughout the first quarter, right? Galvan, Caleb Alvarez was the receiver as they go trips to the right. Receiver on the left as well, up the middle.
And that looked like that was number 34, Brandon Hymas.
Yeah, hey, look out. Braden Hymas, defensive end, junior.
Braden Hymas,
hey, we met his dad. He moved here from California, met his dad, a proud United States Marine. Make sure the volume is up. Thank you for your service, sir. And you got a son that can play some football coming in from Cali. His dad looks exactly like you think a Marine would. He's swole, man. Welcome to town, guys.
This will definitely show.
No. Galvan's going to keep it, cuts it to the inside. He's close to the goal line, and he may have gotten it. No,
I think he got stopped about the 1 there. This quick up-paced offense.
Mm-hmm. The Church Landscaping red zone, and we have a Texas Bank first and goal for the Montwood Rams. They've come out and made a statement so far after throwing an interception that didn't count due to a penalty on the Bobcats. Some penalties hurt them last week.
And they talked about eliminating the senseless penalties. That was one of the things that Coach Crane talked about. Looks like they're going to get a false start. So that's going to back Montwood up. Coach Crane said that the penalties last week against Shoemaker kept drives alive. We had them third and intercepted the ball, and that kept this Montwood drive alive. So once again, senseless penalties hurting us. Another key to the game is that defense has to stay focused if someone goes down. They got to remember to take care of business, not do what they think. Oh!
That one was batted out of the sky and out of bounds.
Second and goal.
And Montwood enters the season with plenty of and take off. They've got to remember to take care of business out there and keep their focus on those players, not on that runner.
And the Bobcats.
Oh, and we blocked it.
It's blocked. Rolling on the ground. Picked up. That's a touchdown. A defensive touchdown on the block punt for the Bobcats. Austin Johnson gets it done, and it was Darius Floyd that got in front of that. So the Bobcat defense flexing.
Austin Johnson with that. That's exactly what they needed to do. That was another key thing that they were going to have to do, keys to the game. Make sure that those special teams were going. You've got Miller kicking, I think, who it is. So,
yeah,
he's got to show up big.
Rolls and throws underneath, has a pass. It's caught. Pass is caught by Austin Wood, and I think he's got enough for the first down.
He went to the sticks and just sat down, and Slack had a slight roll to the left and threw a strike to Wood.
Pretty nice little play right there. First down out to the 43-yard line.
2:40 remaining in the quarter. Cougars lead 7-0.
On first down, Rashaw in the backfield with Slack. Slack takes the snap. He's going to throw out here on the edge. He's got Wood, and Wood breaks a tackle, breaks 2 tackles on the run. He's got a first down to the Cooper 45-yard line. That's a really nice job of running.
And it's going to be a humid evening.
Yes.
And just very similar, probably not as warm.
Downs in the quarter.
First time that for Abilene High, they're picking up consecutive first downs here. First and 10, the Cooper 45-yard line, the line of scrimmage. Trips left side, and on first down, Slack throws outside. Wood again. Short gain to maybe the 43, gain of 2. It'll bring up second down and 8. Rick, one of the things that has been effective for Abilene High is the fact Slack isn't even dropping back. It's just the one step and pow. He's just doing the quick hitters.
They're getting out of his hands quickly, whether it's handing off or passing, not allowing the Cougars to get any rush in on him.
Second down from the 43-yard line, so second down and 8. Snap is back. Rashaw hits the call in the carry. He has the 40-yard line before he's going to be dragged down. Carson England on the stop for the Cougs. It brings up a third down.
It's a deep linebacking core for the Cougars. Carson England, 2-year starter back there, makes the stop. Takes us to third down and 5 for the Eagles.
Minute 6 to play in the first quarter. 7-0 Cougars with the lead. On third down, Abilene High is going to split the receiving core. The boundary is to the near side towards us, left side, on third down. Now then Rashaw goes in motion. Slack back to pass, throws underneath, has a man pass caught. I think should be a first down to DeMarco Upshaw, who's going to have the 34-yard line. It is the first down.
On third down, the Eagles receivers are just going to the sticks and turning, and Slack is throwing a strike to them.
Pretty good call.
Yeah, it is.
First down to the 34-yard line. Eagles have to run this play. On first down, 2 receivers. Good numbers here in the quarter for Slack. Takes the snap, hands it off for Rashaw. A little cutback. Tries to bull his way forward and gets bent backwards at about the 31. Gain of 3 should take us to the end of the quarter. First quarter is going to be in the books here at Shotwell Stadium. Crosstown showdown as Cooper in the lead by a score of 7-0. The Great American Rivalry Series continues after this on AISD Live.
Doctors and nurses.
3rd and 9 from the Hawks. And again, 3rd and 9 is not necessarily where the Wall wants to be, but maybe they get some of that back right here instead of either a short 4th down or be able to get a first down.
You know, I could see them running like that good line keep, try to get 5 or 6, set them up, 7 points, and make it a 2. They're going to go extremely unbalanced here.
Well, couldn't quite tell if it was designed or just a different direction.
Missed all but 3 games last year, so they're glad to have him back. Also look out for
19
Juan
seconds
Macias
left in
Zamora.
the first quarter.
All righty. Trips to the far side. Galvan gonna throw it. Isaiah looking, and he puts it right in the hands of the receiver. That's twice he's done that. We had the coverage, but Galvan has, yeah, he is pretty darn accurate. He got it right in the hands.
Tough play there again. We had a snap that was low. Of course, Dick said again, he's about 17 yards back. I'm curious. It was supposed to be the traditional 15. He might be a little far from the snapper on that. But sets up a great situation here for Cisco. That's not what we wanted. We talked about the turnovers earlier and the mistakes that can catch you in special teams. Here's a chance for Cisco right now, 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line.
Listen, you know, Cisco, Wall capitalized on Cisco's bobbled snap earlier. We'll see if Cisco can return the favor here. Wall can stand up and keep them out of the end.
Another.
The quarterback there just lowered his shoulder. You got a lead back, leave out with the linebacker, all that creates some space.
That puts you one-on-one with a safety. And with that quarterback, he's a low. It's going to be hard to win that one. But Baez does a good job of going low on him and getting him down at the, it's like the 9-8 yard line.
Yeah, 1st and goal from the 8-yard line with 7:42 to go in the game, in the second quarter. Good tough run there by the running back.
Ball goes to number 22, he is in for the Cisco logo touchdown.
Score their own off of a snap punt.
Yeah, it looks like a hustler there running just power right. That's a Cisco.
Concho Sports Network live and streaming. And it's presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Texas Bank 1st down for the Montwood Rams. Galvan goes to the end zone. It is.
Looks like he missed that PAT.
Everybody kind of looks around and just picked it for a while, but it looks like he missed it. Hawks get a break there, up 7-6.
So that's like finally getting that date that you wanted to go to, but at the end of the night, you don't even get the number.
Nope, that's right. That's right.
For the equalizer, it's been a long drive, Rick.
12th play of the drive coming up.
12th play from the 12-yard line for Slack. Takes the snap, play action. Now this Slack is being chased. Slack looks and throws. He's got a man pass, caught, touchdown. DeMarco Upshaw worked his way free and makes the catch for the touchdown.
Give a lot of credit to Dylan Slack. Bought time, able to roll to the right, gave Upshaw time to find an opening, and Slack throws a strike for the Eagles' first touchdown of the ball game. Tristan Hall will come on now for the extra point. Breland Madam will have the hold for the Eagles.
So Tristan Hall trying to tie it up right here. First touchdown of the year for Abilene High. Snap is down. Hall's kick is up, and it's good. We are tied. 7-7 our score. 10:58 to play in the first half. Great American Rivalry Series right here on AISD Live.
And it's football time in Texas. 7:30 kickoff, and this is one of the only 7:30 kickoffs we'll have during the season. The rest of them will be 7 p.m. kickoffs from here forward. Angel Lopez will tee it up. Officiating crew back deep and ready. Lopez, a high short kick taken by Frankie Boley up the sidelines and then down at the 40-yard line. And that's where the Mason offense will take over. 1st down and 10, Jeff.
Yeah, nice job by Frankie right there. Didn't panic or anything. Tried a little high pooch kick and secured and got up the field, got some yardage, good field position for the punchers at the 41-yard line.
Punchers.
Four-man officiating crew.
Wall, those are big. Big testers. Can you hear me now better?
Oh, there we go. Okay.
In motion. Hill takes it. Little shovel pass.
That was Kevon Rice.
To Kevon Rice.
Kevon Rice.
Kevon looking to be more of a weapon than he was last week. Jacob English so far seems to be the best target so far for Tyler Hill.
And Central's moving that ball really well.
Four in the flight pattern. We have three to the near side. Hill on a Texas Bank first down. He's going to keep it, and a heads-up play by one of the Rams to bring him down, because if he got out of that one, he had a little more real estate to deal with. Give him credit. I can't find 48 on their roster, and I want to give him credit because he had a good stop that time.
Well, while we're talking about the Wall Hawks, Wall 7, Cisco 6.
Ooh.
7:27 in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's always fun. Fun matchup. Concho Sports Network has it. Bobcats in command, 14-6 here in the second. As Tyler Hill sets to throw, and it's incomplete. He tried to hit Ben Emler that time. And good defense on the play. He got a hand in there.
For Jacob English, knocked away. Brings up a third down.
So it's third down for the Bobcats. The defense has a score tonight and 2 turnovers. Gould got his second interception of the season. Got one against Shoemaker last week. Hill, rush coming, steps up in the pocket, has time. And there's the pass, and there is the completion.
That was excellent. Hill just stepped forward in that pocket, let that pocket collapse around him, step forward, got that ball out to Jacob English. And you were right. That's his money man right there.
Mm-hmm. Kevon Rice is very dangerous. He will probably factor in more as the season goes. Cedric Fuentes, Jaden Gibson, Gallegos, Walker. They got some guys that can catch. Emler. And here's Hill. Hurdling defenders. What is he doing? That's crazy. Hill spinning out of tackles, jumping over people. He's running like a man possessed. And he is inside. Oh, the Shirts Landscape red zone with the Texas Bank first down. What a run from Tyler Hill. I know he jumped over somebody and he spun.
Well, this is exactly what I thought that they would want to do, especially with
mid-season. Mistakes happen, but the second week, it's not what you want to see. And the Hawks are
Tyler Hill run offense. We're just going to go downhill.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of going downhill, just looked in real fast at this Stephenville Yellow Jackets Everman Bulldogs, and I don't know that this score is right, but it's 28-7 Everman.
Yeah, Everman has a good program. Could be right. The Jackets really haven't been tested that much. And last season they weren't. They were good.
No. Last season they were very good.
I don't know if it was the best state championship team they've had, but it might be because they were dominating.
Also looking for an update on for us on the Chiefs. Anybody interested in that one? We're definitely trying to update that one.
8:14 to go in the half.
That's Tyree Brawley.
Tyree Brawley
and he
gets the carry. Had a touchdown and 54 yards last week.
Is close.
It's going to be close to a first down there.
First down.
Got it. Texas Bank first and goal for the Bobcats.
Brawley's 5'11", 205 pounds. So he's got that, gets that momentum going with him.
Tyler Hill with Brawley to his left. Hands off Brawley. And he's hit just short of the goal line, inside the 1 yard line.
to the 1.
Cameron Harrelson is cornerback for Montwood. Coach Farms says he's a turnover machine. Had a sack and 4 interceptions, 47 tackles last year. And here goes Hill. They stopped him short. He lost a little bit. And they did a good job chasing him down because he's very elusive on that particular play. Stephen Lopez and Cameron Harrelson, they looked very quick.
They did, and they bounced it outside. Hill looked like he had it.
Brawley has it. They still hit him, though. He barely made it.
Get through to Warren. Second down and 14 now for the Cougars.
Snap comes back. Warren hands it off. Nothing doing there. Another loss. Back to the 21.
We haven't seen, well, Fly's in there. Okay.
Rick, I don't know if they just said a hit to the helmet was the call, because in high school, targeting, player has to come off, has to remove his helmet. There's no one on the sideline that was in the defensive backfield with a helmet off. 3rd down and 16 for the Cougars. Very much in Camoon Mauricio's range. Warren takes the snap, drops back, stands in the pocket, throws underneath, has Heron. Heron to the 15. Cam Heron gang tackled at the 15-yard line.
Gain of 6 for Heron, not near enough for the first down.
This will be a 32-yard attempt for Camoon Mauricio. Out of the hold of DeAndre Ralston. So 4th down from the right hash. Snap is down. Camoon's kick, a line drive, and he missed it wide to the left.
Yeah, Canyon McCabe there, 33 on that big block. Great execution there. Send this another first down. Oasis Crop Insurance first down. Malhurst got a first down. Now there's another first down. We're talking about some of that positive momentum here working down the field. You know, we didn't mention this earlier. We kind of ran out of time, but the Hawks turned a bunch of players. So I think they've probably been in some of these situations. You mentioned earlier, getting just enough yards on the catch.
You know, you see them going right off of that one technique. And people at home, if you
Number 25, Derek Guy.
lineman is one technique of sitting right outside the
He will be
center.
taken down by number 17,
Right now,
Trey
they're just
Racine.
doubling that one technique, going right off of
And he has got the Warlock first down.
guys hitting the hole really quick for another Oasis Crop Insurance first down.
And Coach Guy's always talking about that too. They can get that fullback going and going 100 miles an hour, and it is his son, so I can tell you, coaching your son, Coach Olsen probably knows that too as well. That doesn't always be the easiest thing, but he is going 100 miles an hour and making plays, and so far getting a couple first downs on that. Yeah, it's good. They called it. Great play, great run. Two plays before, he gave us a great block to get us 8 yards, and we used to say before, if you want the rock, you got to block. 2 plays later, coach calls his name, runs it in. It looks like about 27 yards for a touchdown, setting up for the extra point here. It is 14-12, 3:46 to go. Big series right there for the Hawks. They've had some negative momentum. We looks like we got a flag down on the field. Yeah, we're already close to the Wallhawk sideline.
Let's see what we got. Outside. Ball will be
The penalty is right. So the extra point attempt is good. With 3:46
Great way to respond.
to go.
Hi.
Great way to respond. 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 Great way
Wofford will take the snap. It'll be a play action. Wofford with one in his face. Has a man complete in the flats. It's going to be to number 11. That'll be Matthew King, and King walloped after the catch. And it looks like Mason.
Just short. It's just short.
May not have enough for a first down. It's only a 5-yard gain.
Boy, a nice tackle though by Israel Morales there, coming up from the safety spot and just stopped him right in his tracks. 4th and 1 here. Obvious go position right here. So Puncher's trying to keep this second drive alive here in Brady territory. Tackle over again to the left here.
First 4th down attempt for Mason. Handoff. Todd makes the move outside. Ryan Todd left side, but there is a penalty flag on the play.
Got a flag here. Not sure what it is.
And I believe
it early.
I believe it's going to be a hold on this side.
Same play that we ran on 2nd down. Brought Tino over to the left here and had him blocking, a real strong blocking surface. Let's see what the call is. Still talking about it. Looks like it's going to be on Mason.
Butcher's going to exchange some offensive personnel. And it is
chop block.
An illegal chop block thrown by the near line judge, not by the umpire in the middle of the field, but the near line judge. And that'll be a 15-yarder, a big penalty for the Mason Punchers. And it's going to bring up a 4th down and long, and here comes the punt team on for Mason.
Yep. So got the first down and then some, but the penalty was a drive killer, Justin.
Absolutely.
Punchers on it. Still, Brady's got nobody back. They're not even going to try to field this.
Punchers still in defensive formation. Todd at the 40. To punt this one away, way over his head. Todd's going to have to pick it up and try to run with it. Todd will kick it. Ball is
touched it, and we got it. And they stole it.
Great birthday evening. I know Jimmy's going to take you out for dinner, and hopefully Tyler will bring you victory. Look at that little slant with room to run inside the 35-yard line. They have some quick receivers. Caleb Alvarez. That time he's just a junior. Whoop, somebody almost moved again. 3rd down. And the pass goes over a Bobcat's head, and it will be a touchdown pass. Galvan to Gio Varela, the junior wide receiver.
Cougars jump the route there. The deflection goes to Ramus. He holds on to it and turns it the other way. Now you're 2:54. Cougars have the ball near midfield with a chance to take the lead going into halftime.
Well, here's the thing.
And that was just blown play.
You know, the coverage was just right in front of him that went right over the defender's hands.
And they're letting him get beat by those defenders. 2-point conversion's good.
Yeah, they make up for the missed PAT. The 2-point is good. So, hey, we've got ourselves a ball game here on senior night. 4:43 to go in the first half. 21-14. Bobcats still lead it by 7. The Rams
inside where you got more guys. You don't want those guys out in space because they both run really, really hard. And when you run as hard as they do, you always have a chance to break a tackle.
You know, we would tell kids, of course, they start the 8-yard line, there'd be a 92-yard drive. I say, guys, they can go 91, they just can't go 92. We got to get into halftime up 14-12. Make sure you're doing your job.
Absolutely. They got guys streaking down the middle. Number 17. That's a great shot by Grayson Tanner. They just found 17 on a little crossing route.
The ball is caught by number 17.
Yeah, well-designed play.
Number 34, Grayson Tanner.
I commend Grayson Tanner. That was a great tackle.
First and 10 for the Lobos at the 48-yard line.
17 is a big individual.
Of course, Cisco and Wall are not in the same district. Wall is 3A, Cisco is 2A. It will be a tough challenge for anybody facing the Lobos, the same as it is for the Hawks. Again, good play there, forcing the quarterback out. Only got 3 yards on that play.
Once again, that's Grayson
Number
Tanner,
14,
not
Hunter
just
Long
getting
on the run.
driven, but forcing him towards the sideline right there.
You know, both of that play and the one before, just kind of that football, you know, to come up, make a tackle there, even though it wasn't your man on the pass, forcing the quarterback out of bounds on that, and the coaches got to love that. Sets up second and 7 here with 2:05 to go.
You know, when you get them out in space right there, and you got a lead blocker, you're just thinking, I got to take the lead blocker's outside shoulder because all my friends are inside. And that's Dylan Giddy going to bring down Long for a loss of 1.
Fantastic. Keep on the inside there. I'm trying to make sure I call some names when I see him. 79, David Thompson, I believe 62.
Brought down from behind.
Right there, kind of blowing the quarterback, making the bound.
Pixelcast Media, and presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Texas Bank first down for the Bobcats. Here's Hill. Fakes it to Brawley. Pressure coming, throws, caught, knocked up in the air, and recaught.
Jacob Gallegos there.
Good job by Jacob Gallegos to stay with the ball when it popped off his hands. Gallegos, 4 catches last week, 31 yards. 3 in the flight pattern is Hill. Sets, turns his shoulders, squares them, throws left, and there's a completion.
Cedric Fuentes there. Great feet, great footwork there. Moved around, got around that defender.
Cedric Fuentes is quite a weapon this year.
He really is, and being able to move the ball, you know, there's a lot of weapons on that offensive side of the ball.
Absolutely. If everybody gets to clicking, this could be a dangerous football team. Mistakes hurt us last week. Brawley. Get those pads popping. He's hard to bring down. 40-yard line for Brawley. So it's second down and 6 with 3:44 and counting in the half. 21-14. Both teams 0-1, both looking for their first win of the young season. It's Abilene Cooper next week. Better be ready. Throwing low, and there's the completion to the 25-yard line. It's a Texas Bank first down, and there's Cedric Fuentes doing it again.
And you see this quick up-tempo offense for both teams. You can see a player running out every once in a while and subbing out. Well, if one subs out, if we sub out, they have to allow one of them to sub out.
Brawley cuts to the right. Brawley brought down after a nice gain.
Nice cutback right there in the center line. Saw that he was about to go B gap, wasn't going to go anywhere. Cut it back to the right.
Ryan Todd, and it's a return all the way back inside the 15-yard.
Last week's loss beat you twice and let it bother you enough to make the same mistakes. Ball tipped in the air, and it may be
incomplete.
Nope. Tyler Hill almost threw his second interception of the season. He had one last week.
3rd and 2.
So 3rd down and 2 for the Angry Orange here in front of the hometown crowd for the first time this season. Hill looks to the sideline.
2:45 left in the game, in the second.
Pixelcast Media halftime show coming up. Bring you the Central Band. They're sounding good. Brawley does not want to go down inside the Shirts Landscape Company red zone. It's a Texas Bank first down. Should be good enough for first and goal.
Brawley is just a baller there. He's bouncing off of people.
He's tough.
Lowering those pads.
On first and goal, Brawley. Well, they couldn't stop Midland's run last week, and they're having trouble with ours now. That's Brawley.
2nd and 5. Pitch back. That'll be to number 11. for the Mason Punchers.
Yeah, Matthew King there with good blocks by Kason Jacoby and Isaiah Bishop blocking for him there, and then he just bowled over one Brady defender at the goal line and fell over into the end zone for the first score. Looks like we're going to go for one here. Kason Jacoby putting his toe puncher on.
Love it.
And see if we can get our first extra point of the year. Ivan to hold.
Snap is low. The kick is up. It is through the uprights. And that one is good for Mason. As the Mason Punchers punch it in. Number 11, Matthew King with the run. Punchers on top, 7-0. We'll be back in just a moment.
T Paint and Body is located in Llano, Texas, and locally owned by Brendan and Tina Jordan. Come see us for all your auto collision repair needs. We offer free estimates and accept all insurances and assist with claim process. Call us at 325-247-4001 or stop by. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. That's T Paint.
Because you do have a young quarterback there as a junior to say, look, we just need this ball. Don't put it on the road. We'll see what they come out with here. Once again, it's just going to be a handoff to Guy for another 2 yards.
Once again,
And that should take them to halftime.
Now they look and see if they can just spring something on that play, but as we approach the end of the
And
first
now
half,
from
the
the
Hawks are
halftime,
14-12. We'll step away
14,
for our sponsors. We'll come back and parents will go through a little recap of the first half, and then we'll let the band just kind of play as we get back and get a little rest ourselves.
Patriotic.
Innovative. Dependable.
Family.
Back in yard. So it's the 24-yard line, 2:15.
That was Gio Varela. He has a touchdown reception for Montwood this evening. Galvan is the quarterback.
Right here would be a good spot for the Cats defense to stand up. You know, they've turned them away twice in the end zone.
Throwing high and caught. Accurate. Texas Bank first down on that pass from Galvan to Gio Varela.
And it looks like what they're trying to do is they're trying to jump that route and jump that play, and it's just that ball just amazingly goes right over their fingertips, and they're giving up the big play. One of the things that Coach Crane said that we couldn't give up.
He wants to limit the defense, keep them off the field more than they did last week.
And that's just a track meet, and he comes down with the.
So the Cougars will have a possession. They'll have a couple of plays. They will be 63 yards away.
You pronounce it. He's a gamer. Texas Bank first down inside the Shirts landscape. Red zone.
Free
Galvan.
play.
Throwing. Galvan completes it close to the 10-yard line. Yeah, free play as that one goes to Gio Varela. Almost said Gino Vanelli. Remember the singer?
Yep.
Black cars
so it's
look better in the shade.
It's going to be offsides on Central.
Varela is doing quite well tonight.
Offside, number 90 of the defense.
This team can score points.
Isaiah Allen again. That's another one on him. He's just jumping off sides. You know, you're right there in front of the ball. Yeah, so I don't know if it's that center he's flexing the ball just a little bit, or if he's moving it. They're listening to his cadence a little more.
Blitz comes from the outside, doesn't do anything. They're going to be inside the 5 to the 2-yard line on that one.
22, Isaiah Claudio.
That's Isaiah Claudio.
First and goal now.
Kept his momentum going forward before they could bring him down.
And I said this at the start, this might be a barn burner, and
could be. We don't want it to be.
We don't
play. Yep. Nice job by Casey. He said, I've seen that one on tape. and know exactly what's coming, and defeated his blocker, and good tackle by Kaysen for loss on the play of about 3, brings up a 2nd and 13.
Clock ticking inside 15 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Probably
Punchers.
be the last play of the quarter here. Empty set again.
5 wide. Baronet to pass, steps up in the pocket. Baronet, as time expires, hit at the 35 and driven out of bounds back to the original line of scrimmage. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. The Mason Punchers on top of Brady, 7-0. We'll be back for the second quarter coming up here in just a moment.
Commercial produced by San Angelo's own Pixelcast Media. No better way to get your story out to the world than with video.
Jimmy, let me give the individual stats here in the first half. Dylan Slack, as we said, 14 of 18, 1 interception, 97 yards, and a touchdown.
Work with you. Come up with something awesome. 325-486-0300. Pixelcast Media, 325-486-0300. Remind you can follow us on your favorite social media, or all of them, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and our YouTube channel, where you can see the games over and over again. There's a touchdown. Back in action, and they waste no time. Montwood scores again. And like we said, they're not going away.
No, they have no intention of going away. And if you notice, they shifted down to try to stop that run up the A gaps, and he ended up taking a C gap out there. So it's every place that it looks like, just every time that we try to get something going, it just manages to get into the other spot. And they blocked it again.
And they don't panic. Look out. Blocked, scramble for the ball. Montwood will recover. They missed a PAT, but they got a 2-point conversion.
Yep.
Baronet dropped him straight back to pass, looking for a screen. Complete near side. Punchers there quickly on the ball carrier, Israel Morales.
Yeah, good job of the Punchers there rallying to that tunnel screen. They tried to throw it from the outside receiver coming back inside and trying to ride the wave of those blockers, and Punchers rallied quick to that gain of just 1 or 2 on that play, going to bring up a 4th and 7. Brady looks like they're going for it.
Baronet, another empty set for the Bulldogs on 4th down. Punchers show blitz, they'll bring it. Baronet to run, and Baronet wrapped up in the backfield for a loss, and the Punchers will get the ball back on a turnover on downs.
Yeah, just brought more than they could block, Justin. And unless you're just really good at empty set, we always like to bring pressure right there. And you can't block them, and you can zone blitz on the backside of it and be
20. So we get ready for the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff from the green and white clad Rams.
Who was it that scored that? Was that who ran that in?
Give me just a second, I'll tell you. That was Claudio. 22, Claudio. He's just a junior. Schertz Landscape Company kickoff is up.
And he bobbles it and lets it go back into the end zone.
He's going to run it out.
And he's going to run it out.
Might as well give it a try, but probably not a great decision as the ball only barely gets past the 5-yard.
Wofford, quick pitch to Ryan Todd. Todd had room on the outside and then was just swallowed up by Morales. And a short gain for Ryan Todd, bring up 2nd down.
Todd, the ball carried for a 2-yard gain, brought down by Zeke Jones.
Punchers usually run to that heavy set to the right there. Tried to motion out and quick pitch to the left, but just got about 2 yards on that. Same formation here. Heavy set to the right. 4-man blocking surface here to the right.
Again, handoff right side this time, Ryan Todd.
Yeah, pulled backside guard and tackle on that. And Ryan followed him right up in there. Good yardage. They're going to bring up a 3rd and manageable here, about 3rd and let's call it 3 for the Punchers. Trying to keep this drive alive. Puncher scored after a turnover.
Right.
And on the interception, got good field position. So Puncher's here again trying to add to this lead.
10 minutes as Wofford to pass. Looking down the field, has nobody. Wofford in trouble. Sacked way back in the backfield by J.D. Ibarra. Back to the 30-yard line, and the Punchers are going to have to punt it away.
Yeah, J.D. Ibarra is a heck of a player. He's already made a bunch of plays early in this game. And that sack's going to take the Punchers out of any thoughts of going for it, as they're going to be fourth and about 13 or 14. And Punchers are going to have to punt again here, and not sure if Brady's going to have anybody back. They do send one back now. Zeke Jones is going to go back to field this punt.
Quick ball returner, very, very fast. Zeke Jones drops
Good
back.
Snap.
Nice kick away from Ryan Todd. Boy, great kick by Todd down at the 20-yard line.
About a 43-yard punt there.
Yeah, 43 yards
for Ryan Todd. Flip the field on the Bulldogs here. So Brady take over on their own 20. 9:08 left in this first half.
Second quarter brought to you by Mason Bank. Mason Bank working on their second century of service. Bulldogs back on offense. Punchers as Austin Simonton and Cannon Raven will check into the D-line. Baronet, we saw the last series, had empty set quite a bit. Now he'll have Ibata in the backfield. Baronet with the snap. It'll give it off to Ibata. And Ibata, a short gain to the 25, about a 5-yard gain.
New formation for the Bulldogs. They're basically in a wing set. Basically the old single wings, direct snap to the quarterback, and just handed it off to the right side there. Got some decent yardage. Bring up a 2nd down and 6 for the Bulldogs. Same formation.
Ball in the middle of the field on 2nd down, and we're going to call it 6. Punchers to blitz. They do bring it. Quarterback keeper, Baronet.
Flag over there on the far sideline.
And I believe that one's going to be offsides on Mason.
So, the way it looks. Might have had somebody in the neutral zone there prior to the snap. Got the 1st down, I believe, regardless. It is offsides on the Punchers.
Again, a decline there. More yards on the run. It'll be 1st down for the Bulldogs at the 32. Had a good hard run. Most of the yardage has come off of Baronet's scrambles. It'll come into the huddle again here. 1st down and 10. 35-yard line. Abada in the backfield. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. And the Punchers again. As Tino Montiano will pick up the penalty this time.
We're going to talk about this. Yeah, encroachment or offsides on the defense. Coming over 1st and 5 now.
It'll read 1st down for the Bulldogs. Clock rolling. 8 minutes.
One of the largest fully integrated fabricators of highly engineered structural steel components in North America. We're now hiring welders and fitters for our San Angelo division. Come join our team and apply at 614 Arch Street or www.afcosteel.com, or send your resume to Kelly Bartz, kbartz@www.afcosteel.com.
Established in 1927, Schertz Landscape Companies is well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust us to have the answers for your project, big or small. When quality counts, you can depend on Schertz.
First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa is a giant of a credit card. With great low rates, no annual fee, no balance transfer fee, and even a rewards option, First Community's Platinum Visa is the card for you. With security as a high priority, you can lock your card in case it's lost, stolen, or just to limit its use. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa.
Cotton farming in the Concho Valley, that's risky business. Specializing in crop insurance and serving local family farmers for over 15 years, Oasis Crop Insurance understands those risks firsthand. That's why year in and year out, from the first seed you plant to the last boll you harvest, Oasis Crop Insurance is your risk management partner.
Oasis Crop Insurance, service from paradise.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Patriotic,
innovative, dependable,
family values,
faith,
trustworthy,
ethical,
community-minded,
loyalty, honesty,
diverse,
friendly, committed, punctual,
customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
W&W AFCO Steel is one of the largest fully integrated fabricators of highly engineered structural steel components in North America.
And several other things. And we have several penalty flags on the field, and I believe it was illegal motion on the Bulldogs, and it'll back them up 5 yards. Second quarter brought to you by Heritage Ranch Sales, as it was a 5-yard loss. And that'll back the Bulldogs up behind the chains. 5:20 remaining in the second quarter. Again, second quarter brought to you by Heritage Ranch Sales. Thank you very much for your sponsorship here on the Hill Country Sports Network. Near side. Ryan Todd up the sidelines. Finally brought down after a great return. No penalty flags on the field.
Great play by Fredo there. Valdez, he just shielded off. He almost had a block in the back, but he just got in front and just shielded off. So that Ryan got the sideline there and got Ryan an extra 10 yards or so.
Good heads-up play by the senior Alfredo Valdez. Let's see what the Punchers can do with 4:43 remaining in the second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by Heritage Ranch Sales. Matthew King and Isaiah Bishop in the backfield for Mason. First down and 10. Wofford, naked bootleg. Wofford in trouble. It's going to have to scramble. And I believe there was some miscommunication on this play here, as nobody was in the flats for Mason. Wofford was going to look to pass, but didn't have a receiver. And Wofford laboring with his right hand. Punchers will come in here, and Wofford's going to have to check out.
Isaiah Bishop should be lining up at quarterback here, and he is. We're going to call timeout, make sure get everything right. Play clock was running down there.
Wofford shaking up on the play, timeout on the field. We'll hear a word from Heritage Ranch Sales.
Owning a Texas ranch comes with some of life's most precious joys. Hunting, fishing, privacy, and seclusion. Enjoying God's green earth with family and friends. But these treasures require stewardship.
For a big Mason Puncher first down inside the 20.
Good job by Ryan running up inside and then breaking it to the outside. Good blocking the whole way for the Punchers. And Ryan all the way, like you said, all the way to about the 21-yard line. Looks like first down. Ball was out of bounds, but the clock is running.
2 timeouts left for Mason. 3 for Brady. Punchers trying to add to the lead. Handoff inside to Isaiah Bishop, and Bishop just not able to get through the open field tackle.
Braden Garza there coming from his safety spot and just had a good tackle on Isaiah, but Isaiah got through that hole quick. Still got 4 good yards on that play, down to about the 18. 3:13 left, clock running, 2nd down and 7.
Second, excuse me. In the gun, 2nd and 2. Play action, Wofford rolling right, pass incomplete. Intended for number 11, Matthew King, and was way overthrown. Wofford with great protection this time, faked the inside hand to Bishop. Good backside protection, just out of the reach of King. Incomplete pass does stop the clock with 2:53 left in the second quarter. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 7 now for Mason. Handoff inside. This time it'll be to Ryan Todd. And Todd picked up in the middle of the field after a very short gain. And it'll bring up 4th and 4 for Mason. And the Punchers, obvious 4th down territory for the Punchers.
Yep, see if we can get him to jump off sides maybe here. Got a fresh ball, got a dry ball here. Big play here for the Punchers, keep this drive alive.
Wofford high snap to pass. Wofford in trouble. Wofford has a man complete to Hunter Goodwin.
Inside the 5. Great job by Ivan there. Had guys all over him and just slung it upfield, and Hunter was on the drag. and able to find Hunter there inside the 5-yard line. 2 minutes left in this game. Ball right on the, I can't tell, 4-yard line maybe?
Inside the
Inside
5
the
for
5
sure.
for sure. About the 3 maybe.
Spotting it at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal from there. Aguero, the lone wide out to the bottom of your screen. Wofford in the gun with Todd in the backfield. Bulldogs show blitz, they'll bring it. Inside trap, handoff to Ryan Todd, close to the goal line.
And got to about the 1. Punchers with plenty of time. Two timeouts and plenty of time on the clock here.
Tight set for Mason. 2nd and goal. Wofford, surge in the middle. And it'll be a touchdown for Mason, possibly.
Yeah, there we go.
It is.
Nice push there against that big Brady defensive line there. Got foot to foot and just wedged the quarterback sneak up in there with a good push from the running backs behind him, and found a way to get in the end zone here. Under a minute left. Punchers finally get on the board again. 13-0 with the Kason Jacoby kick to come here. Great drive here late in this half to extend this lead. Got plenty of time.
Jacoby with the PAT. Nice snap. The kick is up. And that is good. Wofford, the place kicker, nailed there, but the kick was up and good as Wofford scores.
Well, you can't hit the kicker. I mean, the holder. Coach McLeod's going to talk to him about it. It was pretty good contact in there on Ivan as the guy came in there. Pretty good shot. He's defenseless right there.
Right.
As a holder. Not sure why they didn't call that.
Owning a Texas ranch comes with some of life's most precious joys.
To connect.
We're now hiring welders and fitters for our San Angelo division. Come join our team and apply at 614 Arch Street or www.afcosteel.com, or send your resume to Kelly Bartz, kbartz@www.afcosteel.com.
Established in 1927, Schertz Landscape Companies is well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust us to have the answers for your project, big or small. When quality counts, you can depend on Schertz.
First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa is a giant of a credit card. With great low rates, no annual fee, no balance transfer fee, and even a rewards option, First Community's Platinum Visa is the card for you. With security as a high priority, you can lock your card in case it's lost, stolen, or just to limit its use. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa.
The senior wide receiver and defensive back.
Yeah, he took a shot. Good coverage by the punchers there. Did a really good job right there of covering that kick.
Second quarter, 47 seconds, brought to you by Heritage Ranch Sales. Our scoreboard sponsor, Foam Improvement. First quarter sponsor was T-Paint and Body. We appreciate those sponsors as rain's starting to come back down again here in Brady, Texas. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs from their own 23. This time it'll be a handoff to Zeke Jones. Jones Trying to get around the corner, he does. There is a penalty flag on the play. And it'll be a holding call on the Bulldogs. And that run by Zeke Jones is the first time we've seen him carry the ball tonight, but a very shifty player, played with his dad in high school, Tim Jones, and just comes from a long line of great running backs. Is Zeke, a great player for the Brady Bulldogs. So that run will come back for the Bulldogs. And it'll be a repeat of first down from the 27-yard line. Clock rolling, 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by Heritage Ranch Sales. Bernay to pass. Bernay in trouble. Bernay will step up. Bernay hit as he throws the football incomplete. But Hunter Goodwin and also Tino Montiano on his heels.
Good pressure there, pretty relentless pressure. You're always going to get that from Hunter and Tino. Never give up on a play. Bring up a 3rd and long here. Nope, excuse me, 2nd and long. It was a penalty there, so still 2nd down.
And just a great second half. You got two big teams here. Turnovers and mistakes probably what haunted both teams the first half. That's what I think they're both going to try to make sure they get fixed here.
Absolutely, that's the difference right
The Wall's already adjusted about bringing up their kickoff return team to help play this pooch a little bit better so they don't have a ball on the ground.
We're going to fair catch that one and get the ball around the 26.
Yeah, and I'm sure Cody, as he comes to the sideline there, number 4 for the Hawks.
Number 4. Matthew Steen.
Matthew Steen, I'm sure Coach is going to talk to him. If the ball's that low, go ahead and catch that ball and get some yards for us on that. And so they'll adjust that too as they go. We've seen the first adjustment by the kickoff return for the Hawks. This sets up a 1st and 10 on the 21-yard line. Hawks are going from the screen left to right. In the green, the logos are in their white. The Hawks are going into the wind. It's the wind coming out of the south on a beautiful Friday night for football.
Once again, it looks like...
Coach, I honestly couldn't tell if he tried to pitch it to the lead blocker or the ball got knocked out from behind, but the ball was on the ground again, luckily picked up by the Hawks. Looking here to see if our Texas Tech replay.
Looks like he recovered that fumble.
Well, actually, they called it back as a forward pass.
Houston Garrett, sorry.
They either called it an incomplete pass, brought the ball back in. It looks like quarterback Bills, instead of pitching to the pitch man, pitched it forward to the lead blocker there. And so the Hawks kind of got a little lucky on that. But listen, they did have the blockers set up for us. So again, something they'll fix early in the game. Second starting game for Bills at quarterback. And part of this offense is learning as you go.
That's going to be a really good catch right there. Even if he fell out of bounds, that was a really good job of the back shoulder.
It was good coverage too in the low balls, but great play by number 15 for the Hawks. Pierce Jamison going up trying to catch the ball in the back shoulder throw. Setting up a 3rd and 10 for Wall. But I like the gamble. We hadn't seen necessarily a one-on-one deep shot there, and they made the completion just a little bit out of bounds for it.
So now we're going to go to the double set gun. Incomplete pass to Garrett's guy on the screen. I like that call right there.
I did too. It looks like they had the blockers in front and couldn't quite get the execution for it.
Incomplete pass.
Not by intention, but we actually had 3 complete.
He's thrown for a couple of touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. He has a good touch to his passes. Isaac Galvan, the senior quarterback. They had kind of a quarterback controversy at Montwood at the beginning, but Galvan has risen to the occasion. He started last year, but not just him, though. Caleb Alvarez has played good. Also, Gio Varela at wide receiver. He has several big catches, including a touchdown catch. And running the ball for this team, they're pretty dangerous with Isaiah Claudio, just a junior running.
Eagles 1st and 10 on their 30.
Slack has Rashaw in the backfield with him.
Also has Chad Lara, kind of an H-back.
Yeah, I started to say, really right behind the tackle. Let's see if they may try to sneak him through. First down, Slack takes the snap, hands it off. Rashaw, a stiff arm to the 36, 37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Rick, Abilene High's getting good yardage on first down. That's been a difference in the game.
Getting good blocking from the receivers outside that time gave Rashaw time, a chance to get outside where there was not as many Cougars to make the tackle.
Second down, 3.
We see Abilene High's confidence gaining as the game goes along.
Second and 3, 2 receivers to the left side for Slack. Snap is back. Slack's passed. He's got a man caught at the 42-yard line. DeMarco Upshaw with the catch, and he is dropped immediately, but it's enough for the first down.
There again, Abilene High just playing to the chains, and that's working for them tonight.
Well, until Cooper comes up and presses, you're going to see them take what they give them. They're going to take 4 or 5 yards of play. First and 10 from the 42-yard line. Slack throws on the outside for Outlaw, and Outlaw gets a couple to the 44. Boy, he really got bent backwards as he got towards the 45. It'll bring up second down and 8. It makes me think, Rick, at least at the moment, that Slack has won this job.
I believe that is definitely the case, the way he's played tonight.
Second down, 8. Slack and Rashaw in the backfield. Snap is back. Slack's throw on the slant. He's got a man pass caught. It's Upshaw. He's got a first down. The Cooper 42. 14 yards on that.
Cougars caught a little flat-footed that time as Upshaw cut it in on the post and gets the first down. Dylan Slack, 17 of 21 for 118 yards.
First and 10 from the 42.
The Eagles empty the backfield on this play.
Snap is back, first down. Quick pass comes out. Diego Flores.
Discount Fuentes, and of course, Kevon Rice. Brawley has been doing well running the ball. Barron also has run the ball well this season.
Nice
Look out, that's
run.
Brawley.
Brawley should still be going.
Refusing to go.
15-yard play. Don't know what happened. I'm sure coaches are going to try to figure that out.
I didn't see who they called it on either.
I didn't either.
Either way, that's going to bring up another Oasis crop insurance first down for Cisco.
It is. That's those mistakes that we talked about the first half. Now you got one in the penalty ball game here. But now,
that's a costly bobble by a quarterback, and it looks like Dylan Goodney. Is that Dylan Goodney?
55 there.
Yes, Dylan Goodney again making him pay for it.
On the play, recovered by number 14. Yeah, so a little help there for the Hawks there. So again, kind of wrapping that up, you get some successful drives by the low balls. Hawks get a second and 9, but the penalty gives them 15 yards. But now again, Hawks are in a good position, second and 10 after the ball would snap. And if the Hawks can, they want them playing behind the chains as long as they can for those first downs.
Absolutely. If they can stop them right here and get them behind schedule a little bit, that'll be a big deal. They're going to tight end open.
Great play.
On a better spot than what Slack just did.
No, Michael Ramus had good coverage, and the pass just right where it had to be. Eagles about to run the 8th play of the drive. Taking 3 minutes off the clock.
First and 10 from the Cooper 23-yard line. Dangerous territory if you're a Cooper player right now. We'll talk about it in just a minute. Slack hands it off. Rashaw, nothing doing. In fact, he gets pushed back. They're going to say he's got a yard to the 22. Reason I say that, You let that defense of Abilene High, you get them a lead, it may be tucked away pretty quick.
Yeah.
Catch it through that play earlier.
Looks like it's going to be short, whereas this official going to be right around the first down.
I can't quite tell. Again, we're getting the angles up here, so people look at the ball going, yes, we're two old people here trying to figure this out. Squint through the window here. Looks like about 4th and 1, so a close play there. Because I call my cell phone here on it, not calling you just so you know.
No, you're good. I am old. But I was watching the official from the inside coming out, and he was running down the 15-yard line when he was in the yard forward.
Big stop here, not getting quarterback sneak. He leaned over the edge and got it.
Eagles are 4 of 7 on 3rd down tonight. Tim Outlaw checks in. Breedemeyer checks out.
Well, and Tristan Hall.
Hawks are 14-12 with 8:12 to go in the 3rd. Hawks offensively went 3 and out, punted the ball, had a great punt with the ball. Pretty much it's the long show with a little bit of Hudson working down the field, plus a 15-yard penalty on the Hawks. Sets up a first and 10 from the 11-yard line, it looks like.
So this is going to be in the Shirts Landscape red zone for Cisco.
Great hits.
Looked like that was Chandler Wildy staying outside from that safety position.
Ball goes to number
22.
First one in the tackle is number 9.
And that's a great play. And those watching at home, that's you're hearing two coaches talk about, yes, the tackle was great in a great position, but Wildy doing his job to set the edge to get the ball back in. That's
Snap is down, the kick is on the way, and the kick is no good. He missed it wide left.
Pepper at that spot.
Valdez there with a great hit to finish off the quarterback on there. And we probably haven't highlighted that enough. Nathan Pepper did a great job offensively last week. Was also a fantastic defensive player, not playing tonight. And that's a key player for the Hawks. Hopefully he's back next week. We now have a 3rd and 4, it looks like, from the 5-yard line.
You know, but that goes back to what we were talking about with pre-district games. Some of these young guys getting opportunities to make those mistakes or to solidify, hey, I can do this. That only adds depth when you get into district and you're playing people like Cisco. That's going to expose some things. You know, so Chandler coming in and playing that position and doing a pretty good job of it.
He got the touchdown. I thought we might have done another 1-yard line there, but Hudson gets punches in the end, a little power left, along with 3 blocks, and able to score there. And so now Cisco's up 18-14 with 6:08 to go in the 3rd quarter. As we approach here, with up by 4, I'm assuming they're going to go for 2 here. The extra point wouldn't do much.
Inside zone, he found it.
Going for 2. Hawks did not jump on the ice call, we would call it.
They sprint out.
Back of the end zone, too long. Good stop for the Hawks.
Once again, they're chasing
on the edge. We saw him get out and get to the outside last week, glide in for the touchdown against Keller.
1st and 10 Cougars.
2nd and 6. 9:22 and counting.
3rd quarter action, 28-20. Bobcat fans making noise. Galvan, he's going to take it. Runs to the right, and
nice
he got
tackle.
Whacked on the side of the
head.
Yeah.
That's just a nice tackle. But he steps up here in the pocket. Steps up. He doesn't pay close attention.
Senior Landon Cowley on him.
Braden Hymas had the opportunity to get that ball.
Braden Hymas, his dad told us they were so just dumbfounded at the size of our stadium coming from California school and moving around. Like, yeah, it's a big deal. And he is starting already. Glad to have him on the squad. Just a junior. Incomplete.
That's going to bring up 4th down.
So 4th down. Good job by the D is Alvarez.
8:34.
Couldn't get the ball. Galvan is out there. 44-yard line.
Don't be surprised if you don't see Oaxaca come across in motion and then run that same little dump there.
Galvan looking, he throws, he puts it right where it needs to be, and makes the completion. Texas Bank 1st down. Still moving the ball.
He's giving Malik a lot of room. 3rd down, snap is back. Warren being chased out of the box, looks, throws, and this one's intercepted. Great pick by Jason Henley, and Henley returns it to the Abilene High 34-yard line. A one-handed grab on the pick. Boy, really nice play right there by Jason Henley.
Really was. Abilene High able to put pressure on Warren that time. He had to roll to his right, throws it on the run, and Henley, as you said, goes up and makes a spectacular one-handed interception to give the Eagles the ball to 34.
Slack in the Eagle offense come back now with the football. 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage is the Eagle 34. The handoff on 1st down, nothing doing. But this is a good defensive ball game right here. Speaking of defenses, Rick, the second half of Virginia Tech and Old Dominion is in delay right now because the Hokies' defensive staff is stuck in an elevator.
Okay.
Yeah, the defensive end for the Cisco that time pretty much just trying to cause a problem. Which made Dillard move around a little bit. The Hawks still got 4 yards out of that. This offense, they can handle that and keep it going. It's a 2nd and 6. Hawks on 49.
You'll see
Hey.
Nothing. A little 6-man action there.
Texas Bank 1st down. Handoff. Left side 30. Still on his feet inside the Schertz Landscape Company red zone for a Texas Bank 1st down at the 19-yard line. That's Claudio again.
Thank you.
So Claudio's been doing some tough running tonight.
He has, and that play took a while to take play. You know, it took a while to build, but came across with a lot of yards.
Claudio again. Bobcats stop him after a few. Got about 3 yards on that one for Claudio. It's Michael Howell, Caden Pizzola in on the tackle.
2nd and 7, 7:40 left. 3rd quarter.
Bobcats on top 28-20, but the Rams, you don't want to let this team hang around because they might pull something out of their hat. Claudio heading to the left side. Claudio, one man to beat. He's going to do it. Couldn't get him. Made a little move inside the 5, and that is a Ram touchdown. If they go for 2 and get it, you have a tie ball game here at San Angelo Stadium.
And that was just a nice run. That looked like that same setup. It looked like a counter.
Landon Cowley kind of got faked out a little bit that time. He went right, Claudio. He went right, Claudio went right, and he couldn't get him. He was the last hope. Of course, they're going to go for 2 to tie it. Galvan. Varelli in motion. There he is. And look, well, he was open. They're not going to go to him. They're going to go to the left, and they have a man wide open. And things just got very...
15 on the play.
1st and 10 for the Cougars. The official line of scrimmage now is the 14. Chris Warren takes the snap. Warren keeps, he gets crunched right at the line of scrimmage. He got back, he may have lost a half.
He lost to the 15.
Yeah. 2nd down. Well, they're trying to run that fake, a little read option, and Warren pulled it out.
Well, you haven't done enough damage with the run that they've got to respect.
Oh, that's really good.
Daniel Bray or Mackay Fly. So you see Warren, and that's got to be your first stop.
Right. Cougars total yards on the game?
167.
Yeah. Second down, 11. Warren takes the snap. Little throw underneath, has a man pass caught and dropped immediately.
Damon Carrillo.
And now then it brings up 3rd and 10. You get back to the 14-yard line.
Cougars have got to challenge down the field a little bit.
I started to say, I think that you've got to look at Ralston or Malik Jackson here. You know, they're going to cover up Cam Herron, who's lined up in the slot, but you've got 3 pretty dynamic receivers that you've got to try something with.
You've got to do more than the 2 or 3 yard pass.
Yeah, 3rd down and 10. Snap comes back. Warren under a blitz. Chris Warren drops back, throws. You got a man wide open. Pass caught, touchdown.
Cam? That's Ralston.
Ralston. DeAndre Ralston was wide open. There's a flag down, though, at the 13-yard line. Wow.
I'm thinking it may be defensive holding.
Well, no, Cooper'd be jumping up and down if it was defensive holding. This
Ineligible downfield.
This is against the Cougs. And this one is hard. It goes back to the 19.
Interesting games. This Montwood team is in a district of a whole bunch of other El Paso teams.
Well, I was looking at their schedule. I think this is their last game that's not up.
Yeah. We were talking about a horse collar earlier. Almost had one on Hill that time.
I'm not saying that
I think on the scramble you may have had a lineman move downfield a little bit too early.
3rd down. Warren back to pass again. Under pressure, takes a hizzy, lets go of the ball, and it's going to be incomplete. 4th down. It would be a 36-yard attempt for Camoon Mauricio.
I think you take the shot
on the ground.
And Javian Robinson is in the backfield now.
They fake it to him. Here's the throw, complete. And a good run after the catch.
Jacob Gallegos there.
Yes, Gallegos.
And he just 9 yards, dips, missed tackles.
2nd down and 1 for the Bobcats, and Gallegos took quite a hit from Jaden Flores that time, number 60. Right up the middle for a Texas Bank 1st down for the Bobcats.
Javion Robinson, and I think they've got a little thunder and lightning action going on here.
And so far, it's very, very frightening.
And you've got...
We'll be back after this on Concho Sports Network. You're watching Central Bobcat Football, live and streaming, and presented tonight by First Community Federal Credit Union.
WWF Coast Steel is integrated fabricators of highly engineered structural steel components in North America.
Great stop for the Hawks there.
Yeah, that was Dylan Gibney getting up in the quarterback's face, probably making him throw it faster than he wanted to.
You know, Coach, one of the best things I think so far that we're seeing on both sides of the ball, we're able to call a lot of names. A lot of people are making plays, getting involved, but a couple of them, like Gibney himself, we called multiple times for him. And so, great stop there for the Hawks, setting up 4th and 9 here.
Quick kick again by Long.
Good punt for Long.
Kemp fields it. He's going to come back outside, wraps up the ball like he should.
Good job, way to take care of it. Hawks get the ball to the 30-yard line with 22 seconds in the 3rd quarter, down 18-14 to Cisco. And so as we wait here for that, I also want to remind people again that our broadcast is sponsored by the Pixelcast Media. There's no better way to get your story out to the world than with video, and no one in San Angelo does it quite like Pixelcast Media. I also want to thank our sponsor, San Angelo To Go. Order local, get something to eat, watch a great Friday night football game if you're at home. And so thank you again for our sponsors being here with us We get a first down here for Oasis Crop Insurance.
Toss out to McKay. He's going to cut back inside.
Tough run.
And this guy's electric. I mean, you never know what he's going to do.
He might have ran 40 yards to get 9, but it was an impressive 40-yard run there to get that 9. So it was electric was a good way to find that. Great vision, great command, great balance. And that is the end of the third quarter. So again, Hawks down 18-14. We'll jump to our sponsors real fast and then come back here to start the fourth quarter.
And protect.
First Community.
Of 6. It'll bring up second down 16. Minute 34 to play in the third quarter. 10-7, Cougars with the lead.
Cougars in the game in a lot of ways last week. There's a Texas Bank first down. Oaxaca.
And big Sterling Cummings out there. Sure don't want to jump off sides. This is going to be offsides on
throw. Caught. That'll be a Texas Bank first down. Just lined up on the left here. He put it just low where he could come back for it.
Isaiah Allen there.
Offside, number 98 in the defense. That penalty declined. Result of play, first down.
He's come out. Number 44. I'm sorry, not 44.
We'll say James Burney was in on that tackle in the previous play. We'll make sure he gets some credit for standing up.
That is number 44. Nice tackle. Number 15, Darius Floyd.
Floyd, you know, he ran the ball last year, and they tried him out on defense. And defense is his thing now, and he's done a great job.
And there's a 44 there, and we don't have him on the roster.
First and 10. From the 47, a handoff. Rashaw struggles across midfield, carries a couple of men with him, gets 8 to the 44-yard line of Cooper.
Gain of 9 on the play for Upshaw, just refusing to go down.
Interesting thought here, Rick. That could have been the last play of the third quarter, because if you're Abilene High, you turned around, you get the win for the fourth quarter. We'll see if they run another play. 20 on the game clock, 23 on the play clock. Second down, a yard. Slack takes the snap.
But he won't escape that one.
And here again, 41 there, sorry.
Yeah, Jacob, let's see. Jacob
Elijah
Saldivar
Dunson
got to him first. 20.
It's going to be fourth down and about 5.
They're going to pick up the pace and go for it.
And they went for it last time. 4th and 4 and picked it up.
Galvan from the shotgun. Big play here. They're going to roll the dice as Galvan throws. Oaxaca. We haven't had a big answer for him.
No, and he just laid down right there.
On 28-yard line here. Trying to add to this 14-0 lead. Heavy set to the left. High backfield.
Bulldogs load the box with 9. Pitch to Todd. Todd bounced out of bounds for a short gain there. And let's see where they mark him at. It was about a 5-yard gain. It'll bring up 2nd and 5 for Mason. Not a lot of room out there for Todd. Had some black jerseys quickly off the toss. Was able to make the best of it. Second down for Mason. Ensuing possession. Brady got the ball to start the second half. Again, handoff right side, Todd. Another short gain of a couple.
At 290, 6'3", he starts leaning backwards. He's got to, can't very well hide that.
Again, Pizzola got on a fumble in the second half last week, and you know the guys front 4, 5, 7, they're looking good.
Elijah Dunson out there.
And that one goes nowhere to very little.
So here's the untimed down. So look at the big turn of events here. Cooper had the interception, but they had an interference call.
Bobcat band getting loud, as well as the Bobcat crowd. On this big third down, they lead 35-28.
Be nice if we could stop them right here.
Galvan has time to throw, and again, Oaxaca. Oaxaca, he slid a little bit. You can see the water coming off the turf.
Landon Cowley there with the coverage.
Yeah, Cowley brought him down, but...
And it makes me wonder, also seeing that water on the field, if some of those defenders are slipping, and that's why they're second-guessing themselves, so that they don't get beat that bad.
Inside the Schertz Landscape Company red zone, Texas Bank first down. Just past the 10-yard.
Quick pass comes out, caught by Bradford. Bradford slips the tackle, gets down.
Coaches. Handoff, and down he goes. He barely got a step on that handoff before, was that Carlos Jaime? Look at that, boy, he's fired up. Good job by Jaime.
And Elijah Dunson there again.
5'11", 270 pounds, Jaime. He lynched him, I'll tell you.
There it is.
Throwing, touchdown. Touchdown. They're right back with us. That is Galvan
to Salcedo.
Brandon Salcedo.
The tight end.
Junior tight end, and that's good tight end play.
And it looked like he just, I didn't catch who that was in coverage. It looked like he just turned him around. 58 seconds left in the quarter.
Not paying too much attention here. Here we go.
But the Bobcats retain the lead. There's a flag down. Hang on. See what John Kellermeyer has to say.
Illegal formation, number 47, the defense is covered the snapper.
It's on the Bobcats. Covered the snapper.
Half the distance to the goal, and they're going to retry.
Boy, what if they try something sneaky here? This would be the time to do it. So a tie ball game, just an extra point away. Jose Aniel Rosales can tie it. And he does. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Back in a quarterback. Finally got the pitch.
The timing on the pitch was great.
Yes.
That looked like that. Maybe Matthew Steen.
55 to play in the ball game. Abilene High, as Rick said, has their first lead of the night, 14-10 over the Cougars. You're listening to the Great American Rivalry Series on AISD Live.
It's game time. No matter what challenge comes your way, Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union is here to help you make a winning play. We'll coach you through even the toughest calls to help you keep the ball moving forward. That's right. Live in Taylor or Callahan counties? It's time to huddle up. Join the team today. Become a member at Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA.
For the first down, like you said, squat's a great example of it. You know, people at home watching the exercise these kids are doing, you see how it applies in real life. There's a great example of it right there. I know Gabe's dad, Andrew, is a big guy who enjoys working out, so I'm sure him and his son are doing a lot of those around the days.
Oh, absolutely. This is the guy, again, on this is Oasis Crop Insurance first down. And he's going to rumble for about 4.
Yeah, that's a good, tough run right there. Set up about a 2nd and 6 for the Hawks. Now we got a little momentum happening. Got a first down, looking for another one.
Yes, sir. Just stay with it. No need to go away from what you're doing.
So Hawks taking their time, 20 seconds left.
Here's the return of the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff. We're tied at 35, and look out! 50, 40. Can he do it? 10, 5. Cedric Fuentes.
However, there is a flag on the play.
Why do you have to spoil the party?
Sorry. I hate to point it out,
man. But Fuentes busted it, but gotta come back. Maybe.
They were about to hand off.
We got a flag.
Counter.
Now, I'm curious. I think I've seen a little bit of maybe some early movement here and there on the Hawks. I thought of some two people in motion earlier.
It is going to be illegal motion on the Hawks, which is going to bring up a first and 15, correct?
Yeah, first and 15, and that came from the Lobo sidelines. I'm assuming their coaches are telling the side official the same thing. Hey, we're seeing this. If we're seeing it up here too, and got the wall caught on that. But first and 15 with 6:35 to go.
So you get 2 Oasis crop insurance first
That's
downs.
right.
This is crop insurance first down 2.0 here. Throw it out, manage the game. Very good.
Good decision by Dillard on that play. Set up a 2nd and 15. The Lobos have done a good job in down and distance, pretty much help playing that coverage.
Yeah, they have.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised, just knowing kind of the offense a little bit here. You know, they've tried some drop back passes or some boot action, however you want to describe those. Maybe see a little bit of trap or midline, something to the interior here, trying to make some of it up on the ground.
You know, I could also see them come back to that screen, that fullback screen that they had earlier, especially on 2nd and 15.
I agree. That looked good earlier. Trying to double move. Cisco picks it up well.
Throwing into double coverage, and it's about 5 yards out of bounds.
So
once again, it doesn't hurt anything.
Nope.
Especially, I mean, he was in double coverage. If he leaves it short, it may be a pick going the other way.
Haven't seen Brawley in a while.
Well, Tyler Hill got it done. The last possession, it may be Tyler time. Handoff again. Just right up the middle, just power running.
There's something you like to see, number 66.
I'm going to go sprint out here.
I think we're trying to direct some routes out there.
And he took a big shot trying to get his receivers to push upfield on a sprint out there.
Yeah, that's the one thing that we can tell here from the press box. A lot of the receivers were almost ran their route and stopped.
Right.
Which we don't want. That quarterback's out on the edge. You got to go find some space, find some grass out there, give him a chance to it. But now it's 4th down with Mr. Allen back here to punt again. Again, 45-yard punt again would put us right at the end zone, so we'll go 44 this time.
And it'll be a first down going the other way.
How can you say it wasn't catchable when you tackle him?
So 11 minutes even, and now then Cooper has to withstand what Abilene.
Down by 4, had a good drive, got a penalty, had some incomplete passes there. Now we're setting up a 1st and 10 for the Cisco Lobos on the 16-yard line. Both teams still have their 3 timeouts with 5:53 to go. You know, so Hawks here, especially in the 4th quarter, they've played the field position battle, and they've done well with it.
Yep.
And so hopefully they can stay down here again and give themselves a good chance with the clock starting to work against us.
Yeah, now this is another great chance for a good series of keeping them pinned. They're going to hold him right there for pretty much a no gain.
You know, and I'm of course, the guy up here in the press box, but the more that Long is not running the ball and it's going to somebody else, I think that's a good thing for the Hawks. It sets up a 2nd and 10, maybe 2nd and 9. They give them a little bit, it looks like. It says 2nd and 10 on the scoreboard, so we'll say that on the 16-yard line.
No, you definitely want the ball in somebody else's hands because he is a load.
Yes,
Plus, those guys are great blockers for him when they have to be.
I thought we'd get about at least 3 plays in a row of seeing Long from the backfield.
Yeah, I did too.
But they've gotten this place around that lead option.
As Tavion Robinson is starting to do the brunt of the running back work. And he's doing well. They're creating some big holes for him, too. So he's going to still be out there.
Looks like the Permian Panthers are beating up on Midway, 20-6.
Hill going to keep it. Good fake there in Hill. Turns on the Jets. Did he stay in bounds? If he did, it's a score. 2 possessions in a row. Tyler Hill takes it to the house. Oh, is there a flag down?
There is a flag down, and there's a player down.
Oh, no.
I didn't see anything that they could have called, but
Third down 5 from the 42-yard line. Slack takes the snap, drops back, looks out in the flat. He's got a man. Rashaw does not have a first down. Gets driven backwards. He may have lost another yard back to the 43. It's 4th down. The way that Abilene High's defense is playing, Rick, I would punt the ball here and try to pin Cooper deep.
Absolutely.
The defense of the Eagles has been too good tonight. And that's exactly what they'll do. Beckham Paul will come in. Paul stands back at his own 44.
Jimmy Rashaw goes down when he gets to the sideline. He was struggling to make it to the sideline.
Looks like he's cramped up.
Yeah.
Snap is back to Beckham Paul. Punt is away. Fair catch is being called for. Cam Herron's going to make it at the 10-yard line.
Mid-thigh. Can't hit him that low, so it was legit penalty.
First down and 25 for the Bobcats. Kevon Rice, haven't heard
But
from
Hill
him in a
doesn't
while.
care. He's taking off again, and
Look at
he's
Hill.
going.
Goodness me.
And it's a track
Are
meet
you
now.
kidding? He just delivered another birthday gift for his mom with another touchdown. Wow.
No flags.
It's Tyler time at San Angelo Stadium.
Tyler Hill.
He just has that it factor when he runs the ball like that.
Is that a 60-yard run?
Looks like it. Miller extra point try coming up. But they were right on him. He just has that little bit extra rocket. Good.
PAT's good.
42-35. The Bobcats have the lead thanks to Tyler Hill and the extra point.
Taking a shot.
A little overthrown in the corner of the end zone. That looked like that was to Luke Kemp.
You know, not a bad ball. Almost hit the pylon, and if the receiver didn't catch it, it was going to go out of bounds, so we wouldn't risk a turnover. So 2nd and 10 here. Again, Hawks are on their 24-yard line. The wind is behind them. Field goal will not cut it. There's 2:41 left in the game. And 2nd and 10 on the 24. Oh, we had
a
man
wide open. Had
yep.
Dane Reynolds over in the corner of the end zone.
I thought we were almost about to come back to it, but it almost threw it to a spot, and just nobody was at that spot.
Right. You know, last week both these quarterbacks were 30% passing. You know, as they grow, that'll improve.
3rd and 10 here from the 24.
At San Angelo Stadium, 10:41 to go in the game. Bobcats back in the lead, 42-35, thanks to Tyler Hill. 60-yard run, his 3rd touchdown of the night. Here's the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff, and don't think that these Rams don't have it in them to answer. They hang in there. Oh, a little bit of pushing and shoving going on. Don't want it to get out of hand here.
In the pockets. That's okay.
Let's get in there and stop it. Yeah, Ruben Zamora, the junior defensive end, got a good little shove in there. on one of the Bobcats.
Well, I say the flags are going to stay in the pockets.
Of course,
up and he goes and catches it.
Yes.
And the punt, don't catch a punt. 9 times out of 10, you're losing yardage if you don't catch the punt.
Third quarter brought to you by Mason Bank, working on their second century of service. Justin Fisher, Jeff Roche, John Hills.
All inside the 20, about the 18-yard line, looks like. 17, 18-yard line.
From the gun, Baronet.
With an out to him right here.
4th and 7. We'll drop back pass.
They're going to isolate on an out to Kemp, and he's a little bit outside, and he almost pulls it in.
Yeah, and I think it would have been short, too, as well. You know, like I said there, good drive for the Hawks, down by 4. They got 3 timeouts at 2:07. They got to get a stop right here. They're going to have to use, two more timeouts to go. We'll see how much time that leaves them on the clock. But again, 2:07 in the fourth quarter for the Wall Hawks, down 18-14.
You know, and that looked like exactly what Cisco did. They sat back about 9, 8 yards. That way they could rally to the short and still cover an intermediate.
So, again, I would expect a heavy dose along here.
I would, too.
We'll see what Cisco comes in. A little shift by the Hawks.
And there he is.
There's
just
the follow. Push him
almost
back.
like a double ISO or a double lead with both backs leading up for him. And
you know, and I think we hit him for about 2 yards, but he drug us out at about another 4 or 5. It
Yes,
looks
sir.
like setting up a 2nd and 4 with 2 minutes to go, and the Hawks take a timeout. And so, if they get a first down, if my math is correct, I don't think there's going to be enough time for the Hawks.
With 2 minutes left.
I used to have that cheat sheet. You kind of check it off, or that put a head coach in the booth.
Punchers are going to hold on defense as Brady brings their punt team out. Mason substitutes as well. Brings some punt.
9 minutes left.
And that was Maximiliano Fuentes on that reception. Now they go back to the workhorse.
Abel Ramirez again.
On Claudio.
He only picked up a yard on that one. Brings up 2nd and about 9 for Cooper.
Slack takes the snap, hands it off. Rashaw, nothing doing. It's 4th down.
Quickly as Galvan throws to the left.
That little bubble. Oh, and they finally decided that little bubble screen. They've run that several times. They'll line those trips up.
Caleb Alvarez.
And they get Oaxaca out there. He's usually the middleman. He just takes off on the fly. Third down. This is where Coach Crane has said defense has to stand up. Defense has to rise to the occasion.
Good effort by Austin Johnson to make that stop, by the way. So they got to rise. Claudio hit. Doesn't get far.
Braden Hymas there.
Hey.
Out of that defensive end position.
Just a junior.
Down.
It's 4th down.
Everybody up.
Abel Ramirez there. Give him credit. He's the one that forced that ball back inside so that Braden could pick him up and get that tackle.
Defensive front again looking good. Got some new blood in there with Hymas.
They look good. And hopefully we can stop them right here. There goes Oaxaca in motion.
Noisy.
He's going to throw it right out to Oaxaca, who's
wide open.
Wide open. Nobody picks him up. They have run that play every time. It's just he runs in motion and they just toss it right out there to him.
He's where he needs to be.
First down at the 16.
So it's a Texas.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
And he's got 2 senior girls.
Oh, me.
What they need to do is they see Oaxaca go in motion. Everybody needs to move at this point because you know where it's going.
And
that's a hold.
He gets it, and he's going to score.
Yep. They're going to miss that hold right there.
Oh.
You can see it right here. He holds him, lets him go.
Well, can't catch them all.
No, you can't catch them all. And
slung forward for a first down out to the 36. The 5-minute mark. That moves the sticks again. Ralston looks good here tonight.
Yeah, he does.
They keep Heron in the backfield. 1st and 10. Snap comes back, and we got whistles and a flag. False start against the Cougs. They'll take it back to the 31. Penalties have been a factor in this ball game.
Yes. Move the ball back to the 31.
It's a penalty number.
Cougars now have 7 penalties for 75 yards. Abilene High, 3 for 35.
1st and 15 for the Cougars. 4:36 left to play. 14-10 Eagles if you're just joining us. Snap is back. Warren on the screen pass has a man. He falls down. They're going to lose. Brings up 2nd down, but they're going backwards. This is back to the 27. Well, I think it's a 27-yard line.
2nd and 19 now.
I'd take my shot over here at Parker because he is out here on the island with Henley.
So 1:46 to go. No timeouts for the Hawks. 18-14.
You got plenty of time right here. That
it looks like both quarterbacks are in the game. Bell's at receiver now. You know, that's one of that internal clock. You just got to either take off and run or throw it. The line did a good job creating a pocket for Dillard right there.
Right, that's a young quarterback again.
Yeah.
That's just a game management type deal.
So 1:25, the clock is running.
You know, and if he gets it away, at least stops the clock.
Yep. 1:15.
And that was dropped by Luke Kemp on a little crosser. But it does stop the clock here, and it's going to bring up, what, third and 17?
What the scoreboard says. 1:06 to go. You know, again, good pocket by the O-line. You know, we found a receiver a little bit behind him on that. But the clock is stopped.
Brady defense is a bit confused here. It'll be a handoff to Bishop, and Isaiah Bishop.
Boy, I'd like to see that. They did blow the whistle.
He did.
So we're going to have.
You know, one of the things that they talked about, Coach Crane talked about, was trying to get Tyler out of pulling that ball down and taking off.
Right. Oh, see if, high snap. Tyler brings it under control. He's going to throw.
Oh, my gosh.
Jacob English, 10-5 touchdown. Oh, man. Tyler Hill gave him chicken. He made chicken salad that time. High snap, brought it under control.
Look at that. He looked like he was going to run calmly. Just, okay, I'll toss it down.
His old friend Jacob English gets it done. And the Bobcats.
And they give it to Brady. First down from their own 6.
Second down 5. You're putting all your eggs in your basket if you got to stop the next 3 plays, Rick.
Yes.
Slack hands it off. Rashaw falls forward. He's got a first down. That's a really good block he got right there from Chad Lara, the H-back. And that moves it down the field.
1:54 remaining in the ball game. Eagles side starting to celebrate.
Well, yeah, because this they should have this. Cougs can stop it 3 times, but you're not going to stop it right here before they run the first down play, so that's going to take it down to about 1:20. Slack. Give Antoine Rashaw a lot of credit because he got 10 yards on his own. He gets stood up on first down. Got to take a timeout here. The Cougs do. It's their first one. Rashaw gets to the 41. But what I was going to say, Rick, that first down play where he gained 6 and then the second down play where he gained 5 was mostly on him. He got one good block from Chad Lara on the second. So 1:13, we'll keep it here, 14-10, Eagles with the win. Eagles trying to snap a 3-game losing streak to the Cougars.
Eagles with 19 first downs. They've run 61 plays for 242 yards. Cougars have run 44 for 199. Dylan Slack, 25 of 34, 1 interception for 174 yards. Chris Warren, 17 of 27, 2 interceptions, 138 yards.
Well, and I said this, Dylan Slack's the difference in this ballgame.
He is, absolutely. And he hasn't been a big star, but he's managed the game.
Right at right as we went to commercial, there was a penalty on the extra point, offsides on Montwood, and it was declined.
They keep it on the ground for a short gain.
Tried to use a little trickeration there, and
Claudio,
the Cats
Staters that gave them the touchdown. I thought it was a safety, and then when Mason
Oaxaca has done great, but Gio Varela also played well tonight.
Long pass.
Galvan puts it right in the hands of guess who? Oh, my Oaxaca.
Luke Gould on the coverage there.
Gould got an interception earlier. He wasn't very close.
Takes it down to
Oaxaca.
the 30 with 5:36 left. So somebody said that there'd be 3 more touchdowns. And free play, offsides.
Incomplete. Gould on the coverage. Looking for Maximilian, I believe.
Maximilian Puentes. It's going to be, we're going to give them extra yards.
Was it Oaxaca that went down earlier?
Oaxaca went down.
Man, he's tough. He came right back.
Oh, was it Oaxaca? I don't think it was Oaxaca. It was
Alvarez, wasn't it?
It was Valera.
You're right.
Varela,
he's
sorry.
done well.
To Keegan Ferris, and Brady Bulldogs first down inside the 30.
Yep, split our 2 deep back there in the back, and Ferris found a hole right up the seam, right up the hash. Quarterback made a good throw. Big play for the Brady Bulldogs here, trying
Middle
to.
there. Fakes the handoff. Galvan calls his own number and gets to the sideline. Run out of bounds.
Barron, a high snap, gets it off to Ibarra. Hunter Goodwin.
Landon Cowley knocked him out of bounds. A great performance at halftime. Glad to bring it to you on our halftime show. Texans, too. I met one of the proud moms of one of the Texans. Said I'd say hi to her because they go all. She made it to watch her daughter perform last week to clean. San Angelo people travel well. 49-42. Claudio hit inside the 5-yard line, kept his momentum going.
I think that's going to be
Evan Arnold, one of the guys that got to him. And
yeah, Claudio got the first down again. So it's 1st and goal. 5 minutes left in the quarter.
They had problem with over pursuit last week. Cowley, and I think the wetness may have caused him to slip a little, went past him when he went in for the tackle. So it's a Texas Bank 1st and goal. Claudio, boy, he took a lick at the goal line. And that may have been,
he's got maybe close to enough for the first.
And let's see where the judge spots the ball. And it is a first down.
First down.
Ferris split out wide right for the Bulldogs. Marinay from the gun to pass. Looking left, now throws it across the middle of the end zone. That ball is complete.
Ferris again.
To Ferris.
On a little skinny post. Beat Ryan Todd to the skinny post. Ryan all over him. Good coverage by Ryan. Just a better catch by Ferris. And Brady comes alive there here late in the fourth quarter. 2 big pass plays down the field and finds a way to get on the scoreboard here as they line up to kick the extra point to try to make it a 21-7 ball game.
Angel Lopez on for the PAT as the Bulldogs have struck deep into the fourth quarter. Lopez's kick is up.
Good kick.
That one is good.
First down. He's got the 43-yard line of Abilene High. That'll stop the clock. Jonathan Reisinger is down for the Cougars, and he is in a lot of pain.
He is. Spot the ball at the 44.
Yeah, Reisinger.
Oh, we got a holding call against the Cougars.
Meanwhile, Reisinger is down holding his shoulder pads.
So that's going to move the ball back to the Cougars 38. Move back to the 40.
Yeah. Reisinger's up.
4th and 9 now for the Cougars.
As Lopez will tee it up from the 40. Bishop and Yinch back deep. But
you know, he's going in motion and laying down in that soft zone. Or he's going over the middle and running a little slant.
This is for a live stream for both teams.
And while we're talking about tie ball games, I'm sorry. Nope, never mind.
Breaking tackles. You won't break that one, though. Still a gain. Jacob Gallegos. You know, we need to give credit to Coach Ariel Famalici. Coach Fam. Famalici.
Coach Fam.
He has done great in his career. He's done great at Montwood, and he's a good offensive mind. They said one of his old head coaches said he's the best offensive line coordinator coach he's ever seen. He's done a heck of a job. Called the right plays tonight. Him and his staff. Famology. Well, I owe Famology an apology for mispronouncing his name.
Famology.
He's a darn good coach.
And there goes Hill.
Here goes Hill doing it again. Hill cuts back, hanging on to the ball. Got a little nervous there for a second. 44 yards.
And it'll be a touchdown for the Mason Punchers. Ryan Todd from 49.
Pretty good answer right there by the Punchers. after Brady, with a couple of big plays, got on the scoreboard. First play of the possession after that score.
Hill, right side. Hadn't seen Brawley in a while, but
Javion Robinson.
Yeah, Javion Robinson's done a great job.
8 yards on first down.
Jacob English on a pass from Tyler Hill for the last score.
And I don't know if you saw it, but Tyler Walker just snuck right out here in the flat. Nobody's covering him. He snuck right out here on the flat. So if Tyler was to fake it, he could probably go to Walker right there, and he does the same thing again, and nobody's covering him. But why do it whenever you got
Rob Robinson inside the Schertz Landscape Company red zone for a Texas Bank first down around the 19.
Carrying that rock, look at that. And covering it up there at the last minute. That's a good heads-up play. Now you wonder if Coach Crane maybe doesn't decide to go a little slower. 2:40 and counting. Because
Avion again.
If worse comes to worse, we do have Miller.
Yeah, made a 37.
So the Eagles will go to 1-1. The Cougars will fall to 0-2. Abilene High will stop a 3-game losing streak to Cooper.
At JoeDavidYates.com or give one of our experts a call at 325-294-4444.
And we'll go ahead and keep it here. Concho Sports Network wants to remind you can watch Concho Sport Network games on your TV live in high def. All you have to do is install the Concho Sports Network.
And the 62nd meeting against Cooper by a final score of 14-10.
Check it out to get the best viewing experience. Concho Sports Network. Have some good games coming up next week. Lakeview versus the Vernon Lions. Wall Jim Ned, you know that's a war every year.
It'll be a great game.
Friday night red zone. Next week and more. I'm curious how the Crosstown Showdown is going in Abilene because we're playing Cooper next week on the road.
2:23 left in the fourth.
Hill, run that clock. Hill looks to the sideline. Second down. Hill's going to run to the outside. Gets a block. Hill tripped up inside the 10-yard line. Going to be enough for Texas Bank first and goal for the Bobcats.
2:14. Clock will stop long enough to set the chains, and they'll take off again.
Oh, Joe Guttery's going to kill me. I haven't mentioned the merchandise, man. Merchandise. Love some Bobcat merchandise. The merch trailer. All kinds of cool stuff.
It'll be right at 140 whenever we snap this ball.
All new selection of shirts, caps, and more. Okay. Tavion almost to the goal line. No, that was Brock.
Nice job right there by the defense once again. Get off the field in one play. Can't do much better than that. The Punchers take over again.
Which is going to use their second timeout.
Leaves them with one. We'll keep it here. I was going to say
1:32 left.
Yeah, they had to call that timeout. He stretched for the goal line. Maybe it's better he didn't get there right then to burn that timeout.
Well, it's almost, yeah, I think it's probably better that he didn't get it because.
I want to mention the spirit items, though. They have all kinds of.
Matthew King on the carry. Great carry.
Yeah, got 8 good yards right there off the right side. Good blocking once again by the Punchers. And King just turning it up and getting good yardage.
Good block outside by Beto Aguero, staying locked up with Morales.
18. over Cisco Lobos. Stephenville Yellow Jackets all tied up in the third quarter.
That's a good one. Defending state champs trying to not have a loss to Everman. Brawley, they got him near the goal line and pushed him backwards, but that's going to kill more time.
And that's almost what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Just let him stay up. Third down and goal.
This defense, they had trouble against the run last week. They have this week, but they're pretty tenacious. They really have hung in there. They've made adjustments, obviously, and they play tough. Here's the situation, under a minute to go. Do or die. Tied at 49. Bobcats right around the 1 yard line.
Clock's running, 47 seconds.
Brawley is in to the right of Tyler Hill, and there's the whistle.
And Lakeview, Central's going to take timeout. I was about to update the Lakeview score. Lakeview 27, Mustangs 19. Third quarter.
Cool. And Wall fell, that's a final?
Wall fell, it's a final.
What about Abilene in the red zone? Abilene Cooper. That's tonight, right? I mean, we were covering that. I'm just curious. We see Cooper next week. Handoff, Brawley. Oh, goodness. Like I said, this defense is hanging in there. They stop him short.
Clock's still running. 31 seconds.
Ishmael Serrano, the senior, got to him first and grabbed hold of him. And that's it for Montwood as far as timeouts go.
33 seconds. They're resetting the game clock to 33 seconds. Fourth and 1.
Oh, boy.
From the 1.
Well, Coach.
I'm telling you, I'm putting in Miller.
Really?
I'm putting in Miller. I'm taking the win.
Why not? He made one last week from 37. It ought to be easy, but you know.
It's a chip shot right in the middle of the field. Put him in, let him take it.
I think I'm going with Brawley. I think I'm going to let him
run in, but good job by the punchers closing in on him. 2 yards on that catch. Actually, I guess it goes as a run. I believe it was behind the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely. Jones again in motion here.
Same formation, other way. You're going to try to throw it underneath now. But no good coverage in the back. Good coverage in the back, and then good pressure up front by Tino and company.
I can't even remember the last time we threw, so we haven't thrown it that much. And look at this, what I call it.
Yeah. Miller. 23-yard field goal for the win, basically. It's up. Miller is good. 2 attempts and 2 good on the season. And this one came at a great time. They decided to put their trust in him, and he did it. Clutch play. Bobcats in the lead, but don't go anywhere yet. It's not over. We'll be back for the finale here from San Angelo Stadium right after this on Concho Sports Network. You're watching Angry Orange Central Bobcat Football live and streaming and presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Established in 1927, Schertz Landscape Company is as well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell.
Absolutely. And I think Brady is going to line it up and have Zeke Jones in the backfield with Baronay. Baronay Dropping straight back to pass, stepping up in the pocket. Baronay on the scramble. Did he get enough for the first down?
I don't believe he did.
No, he didn't.
He's going to be short, so ball's going to turn over on downs there. There's once again good coverage in the back and even better pressure up front, causing Baronay to pull it down with the pressure. And Punchers rallied to stop him before he got to the first down. So ball will go over with 5:33 left in this ball game.
52 to 49.
Favor of the good guys.
In favor of the good guys.
Chase Miller, a field goal last week and a clutch one this week. Can they close the show? Oahua's a problem, but they knock him out of bounds this time.
Kicks return to the 22 with 25 seconds left in the game. No timeouts for Montwood, so they're going to have to go quick.
Good. Abel Ramirez got to him first, got on him quickly.
But here's the thing with the defense, though. They have been giving up a lot of big plays. So you're going to have you almost wonder if they go to a 3-8 or something.
Oahu, he is number 2 on the left. And then you have Alvarez wide to the left, 2 to the near side. Claudio is in there standing to the right of Galvan. Sets to throw.
Keep him in bounds.
Maximilian Puentes, and he will go out of bounds.
Oh, no, he's keeping the clock running.
Oh, good
15,
job getting
13,
to him. What a
12.
great job.
They're going to have to.
Luke Gould.
4 seconds is what he snaps. This is the final play, folks.
Final play. They're going to get him from behind. They stop him. It's a sack, and the Bobcats close the show on senior night. The Bobcats win. Michael Howell caught him from behind and put him on the turf to finish. And that's how it will end, 52 to 49. San Angelo Central defeats El Paso Montwood in a thriller.
Here it is.
Look at this. Came off the block, and I don't think Galvan could hear the footsteps, and he got him. Great job.
Formation for the Bogs. Baronay, Zeke Jones in motion.
And we got a hold.
Penalty flag. Baronay's going to have to try to run this one. Baronay has a man. That ball is incomplete.
Almost picked off by Ivan again. But that is going to be a hold.
Two flags thrown at the same exact spot.
We told our defensive guys, and I'm sure these guys get told the same thing, is you just keep going as hard as you can.
Yep.
You're going to get a call sooner or later. The harder you go, the more they're going to have to hold you. And finally got a call right there. And that's just on the effort of our defensive front of causing that hold. They had no choice but to hold them.
Alfredo will check out. They'll put Case and Jacoby in at defensive end. First and a very long ways for the Bulldogs. High snap, inside handoff. Keegan Ferris on the run. Ferris brought down. A yard gain brings up second down. Frankie Boley on the tackle.
That same play they tried to run a while ago was in that tight little bunch trip set and tried to run the little reverse. And punchers have snuffed that out both times.
Fourth quarter brought to you by Joe David Yates and Associates. Nearing 4 minutes left in the ball game. It's a 27-7 Mason lead. Both teams have had their fair share of turnovers.
4 seconds on the play clock here if they can get it off. Just barely got it off.
High snap to
Pressure
Baronay.
up front.
Baronay is going to tuck it and run. And brought down by the freshman, Clancy Osborne.
and long now for the Bulldogs.
And the punchers were barreling down on Baronet right there, flushing him out of the pocket and forcing him to step, but he had a man down the field, which was Ibada. But it was well after Baronet had tucked it and ran. 3rd and long. High snap. Looking for a screen in the middle. It's complete to Ferris. And Ferris is going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage all the way back to the 45, and they'll bring up 4th and long.
Yeah, good job by the punchers. They're trying to run that inside screen. And punchers all over that. Another loss in the play.
Well, Corey Moak.
4th and forever.
Was right there on that, I guess you would call it bubble screen.
We're going to probably get a timeout call right here. As they're letting the play clock run down. Now they're going to come out and punt, but they're not going to get it off. They're going to have to call a timeout.
3 seconds left on the play clock.
We're going to take a delay. So saving their timeout, going to take a delay. No, they called timeout. Nope, delay. So they'll back it up 5 and kick it.
2 minutes left. Brady with 1 timeout, Mason with 3. Rain continuing to fall in Brady, Texas. Ashton to kick this one away for the Brady Bulldogs. Short kick, bounces out of bounds. Punchers will take over 1st and 10. Have to run a few plays. But again, Mason probably going to try to keep this one on the ground and get out of here.
I agree.
The rain starting to come down a little bit heavier. Again, we appreciate all of our viewers. Thank you very much to our sponsors that make this broadcast happen. Punchers back on offense after the punt. And off up the middle to Todd. About a 3 or 4 yard gain for the junior running back. Jack Gillespie will check into the ball game. Punchers taking some time off the clock here with 10 seconds on the play clock, 1:22 on the game clock. Again on the ground to Ryan Todd. Todd with lots of room near side. And I believe he has enough for a 1st down.
That ought to do it.
And punchers.
Brady with only 1 timeout left. And I don't see them using it. Clock's going to run down. That should take care of it right there, Justin.
Absolutely.
Punchers. Good win, good answer.
Yes.
The punchers go on the road, get their 1st win of the year, get in the win column. Looking to come back and play Ozona next week in the Puncher Dome. So just got it off. Victory formation there. And I believe that's it. Won't have to snap it again as the play clock is just now starting.
Well, thank you very much to our sponsors that make this broadcast happen. Our 4th quarter sponsor was Joe David Yates and Associates. Our scoreboard sponsor, Foam Improvement. Our instant replay sponsor, Mason Bank. 1st quarter, T-Paint and Body. 2nd quarter was Heritage Ranch Sales. 3rd quarter, Mason Bank. Thank you very much to those sponsors that make the broadcast happen.
Well, I tell you what, hats off to the defense. I know they gave up a couple of pass plays there to allow Brady to get on the board. But the Mason
graduates, no matter what that future might look like.
By honoring each student's unique strengths and supporting their individual needs, we celebrate all the ways.
All the ways.
All the ways.
Todas las formas.
We celebrate all the ways our students are smart.
First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa is a giant of a credit card. With great low rates, no annual fee, no balance transfer fee, and even a rewards option, First Community's Platinum Visa is the card for you. With security as a high priority, you can lock your card in case it's lost, stolen, or just to limit its use. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa.
Established in 1927, Schertz Landscape Companies is well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust us to have the answers for your project, big or small.
We want you. We want you to be part of our family, to be part of our team here at the SCISD Department of Transportation.
W&W AFCO Steel is one of the largest fully integrated fabricators of highly engineered structural steel components in North America. We're now hiring welders and fitters for our San Angelo division. Come join our team and apply at 614 Arch Street or www.afcosteel.com, or send your resume to Kelly Bartz, kbartz at www.afcosteel.com.
Patriotic.
Innovative.
Dependable. Family values.
Faith.
Trustworthy.
Ethical.
Community-minded.
Loyalty.
And welcome back to San Angelo Stadium, where the Central Bobcats hung on with a 51-49 win. 52, I can't do math. 52-49 win over Montwood. Going over some other scores, Permian, and looks like maybe a rain delay out there. Halftime, Permian 20, Midway 13. Cisco overcame our Wall Hawks 18-14. Quick score, Sweetwater, it was 27-18. Looks like now it's 27-25 starting the fourth quarter. One that everybody's going to be interested in, Abilene High overcame Cooper 14-10. That's a final. Another one that everybody's interested in, the Tuscosa Rebels are all over the Legacy Rebels 48-47 with 7:13 left in the fourth. Midland High and Coronado in a rain delay. Looks like halftime 21 all. And another one, Friendship comes from behind to defeat Lubbock Cooper 36-33 in a final. And we're going to have a sit down with, Miller, and I think we're also going to have Hal and possibly Coach Crane coming up here in just a few more minutes. Starting some scoring summaries, though. We started the first quarter, ended the first quarter, Bobcats up 14-6. Second quarter, 28-20. Then the third quarter, we finished with it tied up at 35 with everybody before we finally finished 52-49 in the fourth quarter. Tyler Hill was all over the place, running everywhere, 13 for a 60-yard run. Let's see, another run for 47 yards. I mean, he was just running everywhere, all over the place. It was an amazing game, amazing win, home opener, senior night, doing a lot of everything. Great to have our Texans here. Great to have our band here. Great to have our cheerleaders here. Sports medicine here. We also appreciate the officials for tonight's game. Referee John Kellemeyer, umpire Neil Diltz, Aaron Kentner, Dayton Engelman, Eric Quisenberry, Ryan Reed, and Nicholas Negothith, I think is the way you say it. Sorry if I messed that up. And it's been an amazing game. Had some rain right before the game started. Looked like it was going to stick with us for a while, and we were able to get through it. Also saw some other things while we were looking. Let's see. Toller Rattlers beat early Longhorns 51-0. Brownwood Lions, who Lakeview will play later this year, 55 over Marble Falls Mustangs 8. Let's see what's some other. Looks like Everman is going to hold on possibly to beat the Stephenville Yellow Jackets 55-42. And much to Darren's dismay, his Dublin Lions fell to the Albany Lions 55-14. Going to get some other scores. Let's see. Abilene Wiley Bulldogs over Lubbock Monterey 30-0. Cotton Center Elks fall to Lubbock Christ the King 50-0. Friendship did hold on 36. Lubbock Cooper 33. Lubbock Roosevelt Eagles nothing. Holly Bearcats 33. And let's get some more if we can get them here. San Angelo TLC fell to Odessa Compass 7-6. Cristobal over Great Creek 22-3. Zephyr Bulldogs 46-0 over Very Best Falcons in some six-man action. It was a good game if you just joined us. Started out with Montwood going down, taking the ball. Number 13 to number 2, Oaxaca, to make it 6-0 with 7:58. At the 3:18 mark, the Bobcats, Tyler Hill kept it, make it 7-6. Then 1:40, the Cats blocked a punt and took it in for a touchdown to make it 14-6. Then at the 6:52 mark in the second quarter, the Cats ran the ball in, make it 21-6. 4:43, Rams passed. It was Tyler Hill, I believe, to Young to make it 21-14. Then 2:21, the Cats ran. 4:43, the Rams passed, and it was probably number 13 to Oaxaca. Oaxaca seemed to be the guy tonight with it to make it 21-14. 2:21 yard mark, the Cats ran the ball in. Number 25. And wish Darren was here. He'd know his name right off the top. And I believe that was Brawley. Yeah, Tyree Brawley that ran it in. So he took it in for a run, make it 21-6. Sorry, 28-14. Then at the 1:08 mark, the Rams ran it in 28-20. Then kick off the third quarter, 7:20, the Rams ran the ball in. Number 22, and I believe that was Claudio. Claudio seemed to have the carrot, the hot hand tonight with the ball. Just tie it up 28. 5:47, the Cats ran it in. Tyler Hill, 47-yard run to make it 35-18. With 58 seconds left in the third quarter, the Rams, number 13, they finally hit somebody other than Oaxaca. They hit their tight end, number 80, Salcido, and that put it 35 all. Then 10:41 in the fourth, Cats took it in. Tyler Hill ran it 60 yards to make it 42-35. The irony of that was right before that, he had run it long, and there was an illegal chop block that brought the ball back. So he had to turn around and repeat the same action, so that got it back down there. 7:03, Rams passed. Oaxaca got it 43 yards to make it 42 all. And then another 13-2 matchup with 6:23, but it was the Cats side. Tyler Hill to Jacoby Yates, 40 yards, make it 42-49. 4:39, the Rams ran the ball 22 that was Claudio again. It looked like it was about a 4-yard run to make it 42-42, and then with 33 seconds, the Cats kicked with Miller kicking it in from 18 yards to make it 52-49, and that's the way it ended here. I do see Chase Miller over here. He's talking, and we should have him on the line here pretty quick if we wanted to take a real quick break and get everybody caught back up. Get him set here so we can talk to him for just a few minutes. So you're watching Concho Sports Network post-game Media Show. Pixelcast Media Show.
Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly. Committed. Punctual.
Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
At San Angelo ISD, we believe that students are more than just a test score.
We value the hopes and dreams of each child
and work diligently to enhance student learning and reduce achievement gaps.
To produce future-ready graduates.
No matter what that future might look like.
By honoring each student's unique strengths and supporting their individual needs, we celebrate all the ways.
All the ways.
All the ways.
Todas las formas.
We celebrate all the ways our students are smart.
First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa is a giant of a credit card. With great low rates, no annual fee, no balance transfer fee, and even a rewards option, First Community's Platinum Visa is the card for you. With security as a high priority, you can lock your card in case it's lost, stolen, or just to limit its use. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa.
Established in 1927, Schertz Landscape Company is as well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust us to have the answers for your project, big or small. When quality counts, you can depend on Schertz.
When it comes right down to it, local decisions matter. Texas Bank knows this. So when you need a loan from us, the decision is made quickly, right here in San Angelo. And when it comes to getting a hold of us, just give us a call. Someone on our end will always answer and be ready to help you. We're the only locally owned bank left in town, and our friendly staff make doing business with us easy, the way banking should be. Texas Bank, where local decisions matter. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to a celebratory San Angelo Stadium as the Bobcats go 1-1, get their first win of the season, win in the home opener. And boy, it was a tough one. Coach Kevin Crane, first win of the season, evens it up heading into the game against Cooper next week, 52-49 the final. Chase Miller's waiting in the wings. He made the clutch field goal with under 30 seconds left. We'll talk to him.
He's
here
really
in just
the
a
one you
second.
need to be talking to.
Oh, you bet. We're gonna let him have the floor here in just a second. He's happy. Well, Coach, it was more of an exciting game than you probably wanted it to be. This team just didn't want to go away. On defense, it seemed like there were, especially number 2, some guys that we had some real problems with tonight. Did you have to change up some schemes and work a few things different to try to answer for him, or just kind of keep him at bay a little bit?
Yeah, they they have a high-powered offense. I mean, offensively, they do a good job. They're coached well. The quarterback played exceptional tonight. I mean, he threw a lot of completions. Their receivers are good, and obviously their running back is really good too. And so when you combine all that together, I mean, it's really tough to stop. And so I felt like our defense, hung in there. I mean, we didn't play perfect by any means, but we kept fighting and kept hanging and did enough to win the game.
Well, starting off, you got the blocked punt, got a defensive touchdown. Gould got an interception for the second week in a row. So the first half seemed like we might run off with it. And the quarterback just happened to put the ball exactly where it needed to be several times, even when we had the coverage. But, yeah, the defense kind of bended but didn't break, and every time they would catch up, the offense would get it done. And you knew that they struggled against the run, against middle and high. So coming in, were you trying to run the ball more and switch out Brawley and Robinson and keep them fresh? Was that coming in?
Yeah, that was a big part of the plan. I mean, we knew that they had given up a bunch of rush yards the week before against Midland High, and then the weather plays into that too. I mean, with the rain and the slick footballs and some of that type of stuff, and so that played a factor as well. But I felt like our offensive line took a step forward this week. I think we played better all the way across the board. We got a young offensive tackle on the right side, and I think it showed last week his youth, and I thought he played better this week, and the whole unit played better as a whole. And then I was proud of our two young running backs, Javion and Tyree. I thought they both played it really well tonight. Austin Barone as well. We kind of got three of those guys that rotate in and out. Felt like they did a good job overall, and then obviously Tyler Hill had a good game as well. So all that goes into play when you score 52 points.
And plus, on the snap that almost got away from Tyler, he was able to complete a pass to Jacob English and score. It's nice when that kind of stuff happens that it feels like it's gonna go your way no matter what. And you got a little bit of breaks like that.
I'm glad you felt that way.
Yeah, like, okay.
Because my heart skipped a few beats when that happened. But Tyler obviously kept his composure and did a great job of just fielding the ball. That's the first thing you have to do when that happens, field the ball. And then he was able to escape the pocket a little bit. And then, just to have the awareness to be looking downfield. And he saw Jacob in the open, and gave him a good ball. And Jacob did the rest. So that was a heck of a football play, and we really needed it at that time. And so, hats off to those guys. Really good football play.
Saw some new faces out there. Braden Jameis, his dad's a Marine. We talked to at one of the scrimmages and just moved in here, I think, from California. He looked good. Any other new guys that you were kind of proud of tonight?
Yeah, that kid is Braden Hymas.
Yes, Charlie, I apologize.
No problem. He is. He's new this year. Played defensive end for us tonight. And Aspen Cardoza, number 24, played some cornerback as well. He's a move-in kid. But besides that, really and truly, those are the only two brand new faces. We do have a lot of youth as far as bringing some guys up. This is their first year to be on the varsity, and so, first couple weeks here under the Friday Night Lights. I mean, that's a whole new experience. I mean, for people who've never done it, never experienced it. I mean, the game is extremely fast, and so it takes them a little while to get used to it. And we're continuing trying to get used to it, and from here we've got to go watch the film, and we've got to try to correct our mistakes, and obviously get better from here on out.
I want to mention, I believe it was Howell that got the quarterback on the last play. So I just want to give him a shout out because I don't know if the quarterback even saw him coming.
Yeah.
That was the way the game needed to end. Were you going to go field goal all the way? Was that in your mind, or did you kind of go back and forth?
We really wanted to score, to be honest. But I thought we did a good job as an offensive staff managing the time right there at the end and milking the clock some. That way, if and when they got the ball back, they weren't going to have as much time to work with. They had used all three of their timeouts, and then that was a huge play when our kid, I couldn't tell who it was. It had to be the corner and maybe the safety. They ended up tackling the receiver in bounds here on that last drive. That was a huge play because that took a lot of time off. They had a great kicker, and if they had gotten close enough, they would have had an opportunity to kick a field goal. So that play right there was huge in deciding the game.
He almost got out of bounds. They did a great job. So, well, Coach, let's talk about Abilene Cooper. I'm not sure how they fared tonight, but Crosstown Showdown, what do they bring to the table?
Yeah, Cooper's a great football program. I got a ton of respect for their head coach, Aaron Rohn. We serve on the board of directors together, the Texas High School Coach Association, and really gotten to know him over the summer. Terrific person, terrific coach, and we've been playing him a long time in scrimmages. We've been scrimmaging him for a long time. They got a great program. I mean, they have a lot of pride in what they do, and they play tough and hard, and all the things that you're supposed to do, they do it, and so we're going to have to be ready for the challenge. I mean, we got to go over there to Shotwell Stadium and play them over there, and that's never easy to do either, and so we're gonna enjoy this one tonight, and 24-hour rule, right? I mean, we're gonna celebrate this thing hard for 24 hours, and once that's up, we're gonna turn our focus to Abilene Cooper and try to win one game a week.
Coach, this is one of those games where you, the players, and the fans easily could be staring off into space at the field goal they made at the end, or the extra point they made at the end that put them ahead, or just something like that happening where you're out of breath. But hey, the kids hung in there and got it done, and
I'm pretty much out of breath anyways.
Yeah.
So
at least you're not staring off the 1,000-yard stare.
that's right. We'll take wins any way we can get them. I'm super proud of our kids for hanging in there.
All right, well, go get after Cooper. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Belton coming to town, kind of a team we hadn't played in a while. All right, congratulations, Coach Crane. Give us a smile, man. Give us a smile.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Chase Miller, come be the star, man. I asked him how long the field goal was. He's like, well, it wasn't long. Do you even know how long it was?
That was about 18 yards.
18 yards.
Yes, sir.
Did you know, did he tell you ahead of time, we get in this situation, we're going to kick it and we're not going to try to run it in from a yard? Did you know that ahead of time?
I mean, I've always known, like, if we get that close, we're going to run the clock out. And it all comes down to coach's decision. He'll make the right call. So,
yeah.
And then if it happens, it happens. It's a normal kick. Same field goal.
You didn't have any other thought process, like, oh, gosh, the game's on the line? Did you think about that at all?
No, I just thought of it as another PAT. I just do my steps, line up.
Nerves of steel, man.
Yes, sir.
So you made, what, a 37-yarder last week?
Yes, sir.
And you got the winning clutch field goal, and it may not have been in your head, but still, you don't want to miss that one, but you got it done.
Yeah.
2 weeks in a row, you're making field goals, doing well in all other aspects of the kicking game. Anything you feel like you needed to work on personally in any aspect of football?
I mean, you can always get better. Like, I feel like my range could go a little bit farther, just make better contact on the ball. That's really all.
So that's the kind of thing you work on during the week?
Yes, sir.
Work on getting better?
Yeah, me and my coach and the other kicker, Brian, we'll come out here and we'll work on our technique, work on kicking it in different places, different hashes, different locations. So.
You want to give a shout-out to any of your teammates you thought really did well?
I mean, they all did really well. They played a really good game, back and forth. It was a hard game, but defense stepped up, offense stepped up, and at the end, the defense stepped up and kept them in bounds because their kicker's really good. He could have made a really good kick.
Yeah, and like I was telling Coach, this is one of those games you don't want to be sitting there just, oh, no, time's out and they make something at the end or whatever, But it didn't happen. You got it done, man, and a great job. You're being all cool about it. Is that your parents right there?
Yes, sir.
Say hi.
Hi. Hi, Mom.
You're being cool about it, man, but just, hey, there aren't many opportunities in life like tonight to where you're the man.
Yes, sir.
Just be the man for the night, okay? Enjoy
Yes,
it, man. Enjoy being the man, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we appreciate it. Chase Miller, we'll be back to wrap this one up in just a few minutes on Concho Sports Network. Certainly was an exciting senior night here as the Bobcats win 52-49. We'll look ahead for the weeks to come on Concho Sports Network right after this. It's the Pixelcast Media post-game show live. You're watching Bobcat football live and streaming, and presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Here at the San Angelo Independent School District Transportation Department, we take extreme pride in transporting over 5,000 scholars a day. We enjoy each other, we love each other, we care for each other, we're there for each other, and that's exactly who we want to be for these students. So whether you're fresh out of high school, you're in college, you're a stay-at-home mom, or whether you're retired, we're looking for you. We want you. We want you to be part of our family, to be part of our team here at the SAISD Department of Transportation.
W&W AFCO Steel is one of the largest fully integrated fabricators of highly engineered structural steel components in North America. We're now hiring welders and fitters for our San Angelo division. Come join our team and apply at 614 Arch Street or www.afcosteel.com, or send your resume to Kelly Bartz, kbartz at www.afcosteel.com.
Patriotic.
Innovative.
Dependable. Family values.
Faith.
Trustworthy.
Ethical.
Community-minded.
Loyalty. Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly. Committed. Punctual.
Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
At San Angelo ISD, we believe that students are more than just a test score.
We value the hopes and dreams of each child.
And work diligently to enhance student learning and reduce achievement gaps.
To produce future-ready graduates.
No matter what that future might look like.
By honoring each student's unique strengths and supporting their individual needs, we celebrate all the ways.
All the ways.
All the ways.
Todas las formas.
We celebrate all the ways our students are smart.
First Community Federal Credit Union's Platinum Visa is a giant of a credit card. With great low rates, no annual fee, no balance transfer fee, and even a rewards option, First Community's Platinum.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. The celebration's still going on. Bobcats pull it out 52-49 in a thriller against El Paso Montwood. They are now 1-1 heading into Shotwell Stadium, a tough place to play against those powder blue Abilene Cooper Cougars that we know so well. That's coming up next week. And then in 2 weeks, team we haven't heard from in a while, the Belton Tigers, will be in town for the next Bobcat game here at San Angelo Stadium. And check this out, Lakeview and Vernon is coming up next week. Vernon Lions, good program. Wall and Jim Ned. Wall fell to Cisco tonight, but Jim Ned, that's a brawl. That's going to be fun. And the Friday Night Red Zone, going to have a bunch of games we'll keep you up on. Mason versus Ozona, that's one of them, and a lot more. So keep up with it. All you have to do is follow us on your favorite social media, or all of them, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Concho Sports. That's going to wrap it up. Sean Murtaugh, and what's his name over there, Arlen Ponder. Thank you very much. We just had a great time. For everyone that was a part of this one, Bobcats win at 52-49 from San Angelo Stadium. I'm Darren Prater. Have a safe weekend. Have a good one. Good night, everybody.